Hello everyone, welcome back to another Manor video, and today we are in the beautiful High Peaks. If you guys are enjoying these long camped kingdom style videos, let's get this one to 500 likes to lock the next one. And if you guys also wouldn't mind subscribing, we are so incredibly close to 40,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you guys also have any ideas of videos I can do in the future, definitely let me know in the comments below. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, so let's get right into the video. Hello everyone, welcome to another Manor video, welcome to the beautiful High Peaks. Today's video is going to be nothing other than just relaxing gameplay, playing my favorite game, and I will obviously do my best to conquer the entire land. Let's take a look at our starting resources. We have our 10 people here, we have a rich wild berries deposit, rich clay, we have a nice little region here. We could obviously build on top of this hill, we could do a bunch of crazy stuff. We got wild animals, salt, and stone, so obviously that's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good start. As far as our fertility goes, emerald fertility is actually decent. Like, we got a little bit of yellow fertility up here. We could probably have a nice big farm here, a little bit down here, and actually a little bit in here. So that actually might be nice. A little bit closer to home. I think I'm probably going to build in this little area. This is a nice little nook. I think it would be really easy to, well, not easy, but better to defend in this area than anywhere else, like on top of this hill. I feel like that might be a little bit harder. Let's take a look at our other regions adjacent to us here. So we got this one, it's actually decent. Honestly, this actually kind of sucks. There's not a whole lot going on here. So, I mean, if there is one, I'm not going to build in probably this one. I feel like I like this one. This is a good one. Obviously, rich shoal fish, rich wild animals. It has iron, which will be nice. I feel like we will need some iron to build some weapons. And over here, obviously, we have our adversaries. So we might not be able to take this region until potentially even the end. So I guess we'll kind of see. This is a good one to build in. Let's start off with a logging camp. So I think if we kind of take a look at this, I don't want to build this logging camp anywhere near here because it's probably going to shoo away our wild animals. So I probably want to build over here a little bit more, take out some of these trees, maybe even some of these trees. But I think that should be a pretty good start. Let's maybe get this tucked in right there. Woodcutter's Lodge, I could get maybe a little bit later. We're only in March, so I think we could wait a little bit. But I think to start off, let's just get a forest or forager hut here for our berries. So we have a rich berry hut, so that's quite amazing. This I might actually build maybe kind of tucked in like this. I actually kind of like that. Then I can take it kind of coming out this way. As far as our path, I kind of want to maybe get it going out like this and then into the main part of our town here. What I'd like to do is maybe have like kind of a center little area. Oh, I completely screwed that up. I'll fix that in a second. A center area kind of right in here. And I'm going to put my manor house in the middle, and then I can kind of build a nice little castle around it. That being said, I will need lots of trees and lots of planks for that. Okay, I fixed that. That is perfect. We have a new message here. Let's just end that conversation. Just kind of the regular old banter. I'll just take a path kind of going right around here, and then I'll just kind of angle it around kind of up like this. And then kind of just get going this way a little bit. And I'd like to maybe build it kind of in the center here if I can. Actually, that might even be pretty big. Let's go a little bit smaller here. And then I can kind of build my entire town around this kind of town square. I kind of like this. And then over here, I could probably have another little angle or path going out this way. And then I'll do a nice little Y, kind of going like this, make it a little bit easier. I'll kind of do the same thing over here. Okay, I actually like that. We have our center here. Obviously, I want to save this center part for our manor house. So we'll need to upgrade our town a little bit before we get to them. We need a small village. Let's get our hunting camp to start off. And this I might even put, I could put it in this little clearing here, but I feel like as close to here as I can get it, the better. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea. Let's just put it like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little path. Obviously, we have a path connected there, but I'm just going to take this straight up like this. And then I can begin to get a couple of things in here. Like I can get my hunting camp right there. And then a couple other things like our saw pit. I feel like that should be a nice little service road for that. So I like that. Eventually we will need to get our clay deposit going. But right now we don't have any planks, so we can't actually get that. We do need 4 planks to get our mining pit. So we'll wait a little bit for that. But I'm actually pretty excited for this. Let's see if we can connect this back to our main town. And obviously this stuff's kind of in the way, so I might actually move this. I might actually put it kind of, maybe even just right there for now. I'll put it right there. I think that should be a decent spot. And then over here, maybe just to get started, It's kind of sweet when you see like a time lapse of a medieval town coming to be like this at the starting way that it built everything, and then once it's obviously built up, you can see it's completely different. So I think that might be the case here, but obviously this is our foundation, but I might move this path a little bit later. We will kind of see. Hunting camp is done, so let's go ahead and get a family on there. And our logging camp's just about done as well. Let's maybe set that to highest priority, because then we can maximize on that. And then what I might do as well is let's get another hitching post right there, just to kind of start off. And actually I might actually demolish that and move it, just because I will want to get, let's maybe get on the other side there. If I build a wall across this, my little tower might go across this path, and I think that'll look pretty good. I'm just gonna kind of keep this as empty as I can, but we have 5 timber, so I could get a couple of houses. Let's maybe speed this up until we get some logs coming in, or until we are able to actually build that. And I think our forager hut should be done pretty soon as well. Only having 1 ox definitely hurts us. Let's maybe set those to highest priority as well, because I'm gonna need those built up. This seems to be done now, so let's set that to 2. And let's get going out. Maybe they can start off just cutting like this little section off, so I like that. We will need a marketplace semi soon. So I kind of need to figure out where I want to get. Like, I mean, our marketplace could probably even go like right here. I mean, our hitching posts are kind of in the way of that. I might actually put it over here. So let's just build this out. Now I'll just get that right there, and then I can put a nice little marketplace in here. I think that should give me plenty of spots. Yeah, I can get about 9 there, so I like that. And then I think right off of there, I might even put my... We do have a little bit of timber still. I'm gonna get my granary over here. Maybe even build this just off of here. And then get this going up through here, and then I can maybe get my... It's actually a shame I got rid of that tree. I really like that spot, but let's get my granary right there. And I don't really want to uproot any trees if I can help it. Let's maybe build this a little bit further out. Maybe like that. And you know, I could probably even put my granary like right there. I'll have to get rid of that rock. Okay, that will get rid of the rock, which is good. And it looks like this can fit in here perfectly, so I'm going to do that. Granary, storehouse, that's perfect. And we do have some timber now. So now I kind of need to decide where I want to get some houses to start. Obviously, we're going to have our nice little marketplace in here. I'm just going to take this up and get going right to there. Just have another little path. I like that. Kind of surrounds our granary. And then I can kind of build some houses around this as well, but that is a good little start for that. Hitching post, this one has one there, so I'm going to order another ox. And then I think that could really help us, so... Forager hut again, let's get a family on there. We have lots of berries, and having a rich berry hut is definitely going to help. Oh wow, that's already done. That's kind of crazy, actually. As far as our hunting camp, our generic storage seems to be full now. So let's actually lower that, and it's at 10. Okay, wow, they're actually quite efficient. So let's get somebody on our granary for now. And then what I might even do, like... We don't necessarily have to get any houses right away, but I feel like it might be nice. I feel like I'd rather get a saw pit going sooner than later. So let's get a saw pit right there. And then I can get some planks, and then I can start building some other stuff. Like, I'd love to get some clay being mined, and then I could start doing something with that. We are going to need a well, so maybe let's put that... Maybe even right here, next to that rock seems pretty cool. Can't do anything with the church yet, but let's figure out where we want to build some houses. So obviously, like I said, this is kind of reserved. Let's maybe just get a little path kind of going up here. Kind of something like that. And then I kind of want to preserve this tree if I can, but let's see if we can go around it. And then I could even take this path right to there. I like that. And then I could get some houses in here. It did keep that, which is nice. Let's see what this looks like if we try to get some houses in here. Now we could get 2 long ones going that way or a bunch going this way. Honestly, I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. And that just builds like a bunch of them. I'm going to do it because that gives me 6 houses right off the bat. And honestly, that's kind of perfect. I could also build some up here. I'm gonna go just around this little tree. And I might actually go up and maybe wrap around this way and then maybe back to there. I like that, and then I can get some houses in there. Like I said, I want to preserve this if I can, so let's just kind of cut that off like that. I don't know why I want to preserve it, but it's cool. It's a little tree on the ground. Those dirty bandits have stolen literally everything we own. What? That's insane. Okay, we definitely need to build some houses because we're at 41% approval rating, and that's definitely troublesome. Let's get rid of a worker on there because we do have lots of timber, so I'm actually going to get somebody on our storehouse now. I feel like that's a little bit more important. It looks like our saw pit is done. I mean, really only building houses right now. What do I want to do? I feel like I could maybe... Don't have anybody hunting. Actually, yeah, we have a decent amount of timber. I'm just going to quickly make some planks. We'll take somebody off our logging camp so we can free up an ox. I like that. I feel like this is a nice little foundation going here. I like it for sure. You know, I still kind of hate the location of these. I might even just build them somewhere else. Like, I feel like it could even go like over here. Like this, and then maybe put them over here. Let's do that actually. That kind of gets them out of the way. I don't actually like the location of them there, so let's build that up. Running out of fuel, so we definitely need some wood soon. More wood is needed. Let's get a woodcutter's lodge to start. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're telling me I can't put that in there? I'm just gonna get it like right in here instead. Yeah, currently we only have, well, we have 19 months of food, which is amazing, but 1 month of fuel. Lots of berries, lots of meat, which is nice. Did they empty this out yet? So I guess I could maybe... We have quite a bit of hides, actually. So let's maybe get a... Oh, I guess we need a little bit of planks first. Not quite there yet, but we should be getting there pretty soon. Okay, we have a new message here. It looks like we had an upgrade. Armament delivery. Okay, that's amazing. Let's go ahead and form our militia. And I think we could even upgrade our town here. So as far as what we could get... Like, we have a few options. I feel like forest management might be the best idea since we do have that rich berry hut. So I think that might be a good start to kind of really kickstart our food. Let's get forest management. And yeah, like I said, we can form our militia. So we have about 10 soldiers right now. I think we even got 20 weapons. Yeah, 20 of each spears and shields. So that's actually quite nice. There are a few bandit camps that we could kind of do something with. I'm a little bit afraid to do anything with them yet because they could definitely take us out right now. They got about 18 men per bandit camp, so that's definitely a lot, definitely above our pay grade right now, so we'll have to wait just a little bit, but until we get there I think we should be fine right now. We could start mining, and that's definitely in my best interest. Let's maybe build that because I would like to do that, and then we'll just need a little bit more planks to get our clay furnace. But other than that, like, I think maybe building a church might be next on our list. If we get a church, we just need 20 planks. Actually, what might be nice? Let's get a stone cutter camp. We need a little bit more planks until we can get that. But yeah, it's way over here, which kind of sucks. So that's definitely a long distance. If I send somebody out there, they're basically going to have to do all of it in one go. There's 240. Well, not all of it, but get at least 50 of it, or 100 maybe, to make it actually worth it. But our wild animals are growing / breeding. We don't have any timber coming in currently. Okay, so now we can actually get our stone cutter camp. So we might as well build that sooner than later. Now we need to decide where this path comes up. Like, technically we can build a path up here, but that's just insane. And out of realism, I think I'd rather make this a little bit more realistic. So I think our best bet is just like taking it out this way, and then maybe even out through here, kind of going this way. And I don't know where, like, I'll just get going down this hill maybe, and I don't think I can actually build over here, so I'll have to kind of stick to here and go along here. Let's build that, and this I'll kind of just have go right alongside. This is absolutely beautiful, by the way. the rain and the little creek going in. I like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's finish off our path here. Wherever it even went. Try and keep it away from bandits if we can. Let's build that. And I don't know if this is any better, but I think I'd like to maybe cross this way and go up through here and then maybe just connect it back to our King's Road there. I kind of like that. I wish it was a little bit wider. For some reason our King's Road is wider, but it should widen over time. The more people walk on it. But we got our mining pit, which is nice. We just need a little bit more families. We only have 5 right now, so we're definitely going to need some more. 42 planks. I think that's a great place to stop. And let's worry about timber for now. We are in August, so I can maybe focus on getting some wood soon, but I think we are fine for now. I definitely like this, and what I could maybe do is I'll just take maybe even this path and go out along here. And maybe even back to connect to there, and I can get some houses going that way. And then I'm okay if that tree falls. I mean, I'd like to not chop down every tree we can, but every once in a while, I just wanted this to make sense. Otherwise, there's absolutely no point in this other than to preserve a fallen tree, which is a little bit weird. Honestly, I might just get rid of it. It's kind of just silly. I think I'd rather just have the houses, but I can get some up here. And we have 6 already. Yeah, let's maybe build a couple more. I think to start, I could probably have a couple going this way. I like to have some longer ones, maybe if I can. Longer backyard plots. Let's do that, and then I could have a couple in here. How does that look? I can maybe get 3 plots. I actually really like that. That kind of builds around it pretty nicely. And then I still need to allow a nice kind of radius around this, just to build our castle wall kind of around it, but I think we should be able to do that. We're a little bit happier now, 50% approval rating. How could we get that even higher? So we do have the planks to spare. Of course, we don't need timber now. Let's quickly get some timber. I would like to maybe hunt pretty soon as well, but how are our berries coming along? Oh, wow. They actually pretty much got them all. We have 175 in our granary, which is nice. So let's just wait till we get the last little few of those, and then we can kind of clean them up. We could upgrade these. In fact, I pine too. Let's upgrade those so we can get a couple more animals. But yeah, it looks like we are finally out of berries. So let's free up a family there. And now we get to decide where the heck that family goes. So obviously we have on our granary. We have one on our storehouse. Is it that important? I mean, that does help with having that. So we have a couple of stalls here, which is nice. So it's going to be important to have these stalls to sell some meat, some berries. Like we got some berries there, lots of blueberries it looks like. And then we'll sell some firewood, different little clothing.
Don't be shy,
so that's going to be pretty important for us to raise our improver rating. But I guess I can maybe mine a little bit. We are building some houses. Well, let's maybe focus on some firewood for now. Let's maybe get a little bit of firewood and kind of take out this little section. In the future, I'd like to maybe build over here, so I could probably start chopping down some of those trees. We are in September 4th, so we'll definitely need some firewood soon. Now, I actually could get my manor right now if I wanted to. This is just so far away. This is insane. Let's maybe just leave that as a medium. We got a bunch of houses to build right now, so it's not super high on my priority list. But we do need a church, and we'll need some stone to do it. So, actually, no, we don't. We have 10 already, so we just need a little bit of timber now. It looks like. Okay, I think we have enough now. We do have enough for a church, so we need to kind of decide where we put this. I feel like over here might be a decent spot. Maybe kind of along the King's Road, or maybe kind of tucked up behind here. I don't know. Let's maybe just put it like right along this road, kind of tucked in like that. And then I can take this and just connect to there and just go right to there. I think I like that. We got our well, nothing to do there, nothing to see here. Okay, our approval rating has climbed a little bit, and we have quite a few houses here, so I think we should be able to have somebody move in. The question is right now, is it important to have somebody on our storehouse, or would I rather have them something else? Yeah, we need a little bit more stone, so maybe let's take this and set that to highest priority now. Especially before the winter hits, because obviously once all the snow is through here, it's going to be quite a pain in the butt to trudge all the way through the snow, but I mean, I guess it's not my problem, but it should be. I care about my little citizens here. Yeah, we're getting some firewood now. We got about 5 months and tons of food, so honestly, we are definitely doing good. And those darn bandits keep taking a lot of stuff here. That is not good. So yeah, those berries is now at 256. So that's going to be quite amazing once spring hits and all those berries start growing in. Now in here, I probably could build a couple more houses. I think I'm going to slow down my house production just for now because we already have about 5 coming in. So yeah, we'll just wait for that. Hopefully somebody moves in. I could maybe get a trading post because that definitely will need to be built. Or built, sorry. Let's get a tannery next. A tannery could probably go... Could it fit in here pretty good? Something's got to fit in here. Something has absolutely got to fit in there. I think our tannery could just like tuck in here. And then I'm just going to take this right next to that road. Kind of like that. We'll definitely need that. And then obviously we will need to have... We had another family move in, which is nice. Let's get a trading post. So being in the middle kind of sucks actually because... Whoa, sorry. We're a little bit far away from that trade point. And then the other one is way down here. So that's kind of unfortunate. I guess if we want to be as close to this road as possible, it's probably our best bet. So let's maybe get our trade point right... Our trade post like maybe right there to start. I definitely don't mind that. Now that we have another family, we can keep somebody on our storehouse and granary full time. I'm not worried about that. Nothing to do with our berries. I guess we can hunt. Let's maybe do a little bit of hunting here because our wild animals are back up to 20. We could get a little bit more planks again if we wanted. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on building some stuff right now because we have a lot to build. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in December and the snow is starting to fall. Nobody else has moved in and they're actually going quite slow building everything. We kind of got to focus on our industrial area here with our logging camps. So our oxes are kind of busy over here. They're kind of busy delivering everything to be built. So it's kind of a little bit of a controversy right now, but everything seems to have been delivered. Now it's kind of just a matter of building everything. And obviously we are still working on this. Now we just need somebody to come build it. Kind of put the roof on there and that should be fine. I mean, that's good enough for me. It might be a little bit tough when the snow starts piling up, but they're starting to take our berries, which is not good. So I have to do something about it. And we do have 11 months of fuel. So, I mean, that right there should get us through winter. So I might actually free up a family. And we got lots of timber. Let's quickly get some planks because I think that might benefit us pretty good. Oh, and this is also done. So we kind of got to decide. Let's maybe get a little bit of planks first because it doesn't take long. Yeah, we're already at 13, so we'll get a few of those and then we can start cutting some stone. We're already at 10 with that, which is amazing. So let's free up a family there. And I guess that kind of solves the problem. So let's get somebody on here now. Start collecting some stone. I actually really like this outline. I'm going to try and keep it as realistic as we can. Kind of make it look like a real medieval like town, village, and then turning into a city. I feel like you could see some nice little progressions there. So another little thing that's kind of chewing up a lot of our time is building up our church, because we're gonna have to deliver a lot of stuff there. Honestly, it might even be better to free up another family here because well, honestly, we have a decent amount of planks now. Let's maybe get a little bit more. We're starting to collect some stone, which is nice. Once we get to maybe 30 planks, I'll free up another family to build. Yeah, I really want to get our mining pit going because that's really going to help our economy. Selling some of those roof tiles. We can actually get a clay furnace. So do we want to get that? Can I fit it in here somewhere? Obviously this will be here and then our storehouse is here. I could maybe put... I'd like to get some other kind of road going up here. Maybe just like going like that and then I could build some other buildings. Let's maybe wrap this around actually. just like to there, I think might be fine. Our church is done, so that's amazing. And all of our available houses, all we're really missing is clothing stall supplies. So yeah, if we can get somebody on our tannery next, that would be nice. We're flying through the stone. We get about 60 of it. I'm actually going to stop there. Let's free up a family here. So now we have 3 available. We actually had somebody move in just now. So I guess we could have somebody on there. And I'm just going to leave 2 unassigned right now to build a couple of things. Kind of get caught up on stuff because nobody wants to prolong building a house in the winter. So we'll kind of start getting our mining pit. Now we could get our clay furnace back in here. So let's maybe just put it like right there if it fits. Yeah, I love that. It's right next to our storehouse, right next to our clay pit. And we're pretty much done building everything, I'd say. So we could probably upgrade that stuff. Lots of these houses are built up, which is nice. Now I might as well keep building houses. So let's maybe get a couple more going out this way. Kind of like this. Oh gosh, are we that low on timber? I need a little bit, or at least 3. Okay, that's good. I don't mind that. Could I maybe do, yeah, let's just do that. That should be a good little start. I don't need to protect all of these houses. Like I don't need a wall back here at all. I mean, we got the mountain. That is wall enough. We got lots of trees. I guess we could defend those trees a little bit easier than this open space. So if I could have a little fence maybe going across just this general area, I feel like that's the bulk of where we need to defend. Yeah, we're getting a lot of families moving here. So another ruler army has been sighted. What the heck are they doing? Let's take a look at these guys. Fierce warriors. There's not looking so fierce. Just kidding, they definitely are. They got a couple of units of archers, some spearmen, and some militiamen. So, I mean, definitely something to fight. What are they going for is the question. So they're coming from here. They're probably going for our bandit camps. So if we could, I'm going to wait for them to get a little bit closer because I've actually made this mistake before. If I take out my units and set them on the field too early, they'll kind of just come and wipe out our entire town. So I don't want that to happen again. So we'll wait until these guys get a little bit closer. They start going to fight them, and then we'll kind of sneak in backdoor and see if we can take some of these bandit camps. I feel like that might be a little bit, or might be nice, because then we can get some regional wealth, could get some treasury. I'd love that. Is this almost built? Not quite yet. Where else could we get some workers? So we could probably get another logger. Saw pit, we have somebody on there. I feel like I could free them up now. We got 84 planks. Yeah, that actually frees up a lot. I could probably even get 2 on here because this is going to be growing quite rapidly. Let's get 2 on there. And as it sits, like, I mean, we only have 2 timber, so I'll have to wait a little bit, but I could probably get my manor pretty soon, and then I can kind of plot out everything. Start getting some planks, start building some things. Things should come pretty naturally. I love my church here. It's definitely a good little spot for that. Kind of on the outskirts. People can go to church. It looks good there, I think. In fact, let's get a little cinematic of it. Still some snow on some of these trees. I don't know what that tree did to deserve not being melted, but everything else is melted. Just got hit a little bit heavier than the others. What a beautiful game. Absolutely love this. I'd like to see some more variation of this fence. Like if we upgrade to level 2, I think it might upgrade to a stone fence. Kind of like the burgage plots, but I actually don't know. I'd be interested to see. But we do have a little bit of clay now. And getting this built up is definitely going to be nice. Okay, how are we doing with this? So they're getting a little bit closer now. Like I said, they are going to start going towards there. So I might even wait until these guys go as well. Then that might save me some fighting. Potentially. Actually, let's take them out. And let's see if we can sneak behind there, like before they get to it, please. I think they're going for it, and these guys are coming for us like I thought they would, but I'll see if I can sneak in and take that. Let's send this to our treasury. Okay, it's perfect. We have 180 in our treasury now. And these guys, I might even just get them walking. They cleared them out. That is absolutely perfect. Couldn't have worked any better. Oh, those bandits are going to get these guys. Oh, they're fighting the archers, but they got helmets. Like, they got chainmail. I feel like the archers are more heavily equipped than the bandits. I wouldn't want to mess with those guys. Let's maybe run and take this. And maybe even send that to our treasury as well, because I kind of want to get this higher up. If we can at least get some money to hire some mercenaries like these green caps, that would be nice. They only cost 90, so I could afford to get them if I needed to. But let's maybe start going this way, and let's just walk just to conserve a little bit of our energy. Bandit camp sighted. Whoa, where did these guys come from? I might as well take that too. Let's see if we can get to it in time. I mean, they'll probably take these guys out pretty fast. Shoot. Are we gonna get to it? Oh, that is so cheeky. Sorry. Send that to our nearest town. Absolute free money. So they're actually taking this region. Now, I don't know if I want to fight them for it. We could have a little battle right off the beginning. And this is actually the one I wanted to take to build a little bit earlier on. But let's just see. I don't know how these guys didn't attack me. That's absolutely insane. That was the cheekiest thing ever. Let's just walk. And let's just go to our town. I imagine they're probably going for these bandit camps next. But we kind of need to decide if we want to take this. We could fight, like, they already have 4 units out here, and I'm kind of scared if we try and fight them for it. You know, I'm just going to do it. No, I can't do it because I don't have enough men. How are these the only mercenaries we can get? I think it might just be because I'm a small town. So we are going to need to upgrade to a medium town here if we can. We're going to need a little bit of clothing stall. Can we upgrade our tannery, please? Can we get that done? But we do have some at our regional well, so that's nice. These guys will just march alongside them, I guess. That really sucks. I don't think I'll be able to fight that. That really sucks. Okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. I'll just let these guys go ahead of me. Keep going, nothing to see here. I just took all that money from you. If we can take it from them, that's definitely going to be nice. Let's see. These guys, yeah, shoot. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Wait, no, we definitely can't. So we did get a couple more available to us, but they absolutely suck. They just give us as many brigands as they could possibly give us. So that isn't going to do a whole lot. So unfortunately, they are going to take this region, but we will have to just take it back. I think to make them pay, I'm going to kind of sneak around the side here. And I am going to take this stuff from them if I can. Okay, they're all coming out at once. So if I can sneak around and start taking these, that would be amazing. Oh no, those guys are starting to attack us. Oh no. Oh no. Don't let them attack you. Okay, there we go. We did survive it. Okay, let's send that to our treasury. Oh, this is absolutely cheeky. We're gonna get tons of money from all this. And they lost a lot of guys fighting them. Oh my gosh, they're taking the other one too. Let's send that to our nearest town. Okay, if we can at least take this one. Oh, that is such a jerk move. So they're gonna take all of that, which really sucks because then there won't be any other bandits. Because we need an empty region for bandits to come, but unfortunately that is all we can really do. Hopefully they're not too mad at us. I do believe that's the only one, so let's get these guys back. We help out with our town. Unfortunately they may take that one too, unless, yeah, we need another month to go by here, which might actually happen. We might get pretty close. Okay, let's get these guys back to work. We're gonna kind of just have to see if another month goes by and we can get some guys, but could be dicey. Okay, tannery is finally done. Let's get somebody on there really quick. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get that either. That really sucks. Yeah, they're about to claim that, and all that we have is our bandits, so quite unfortunate. We have quite the uphill climb ahead of us. They have that region, they have all 3 of them, and we have just one, so this could be a little bit interesting. No more bandit camps for the taking, but we did I mean, we managed to get quite a bit, so I'm not complaining too much here. Berry Hut is doing pretty good. I feel like, yeah, we got 2 on there. Building up these houses, which is nice. This is an interesting house. It's quite sloped, so I'll be interested to see how they end up building that. Definitely gonna have to do some leveling. And it looks like we are close to be able to hunting again, potentially. Actually, what I might do is let's order another ox because we do have the room. And let's maybe take this out even a little bit further. And then I could get another one kind of along here. Let's maybe just get one right there. Nobody needs to tell our villagers that these oxes poop right next to where our berries and their source of food comes from. Nobody needs to tell them that. It helps with fertilizing, okay? Just that's all you need to know about that. Clothing stall. We should have... We're gonna get some leather pretty soon. And we're still working on a clay furnace, but that should be next for building. Oh, looks like these upgraded. That's nice. They're looking pretty epic. What a nice little town so far. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, I love our well placement right next to our storehouse. I think it looks pretty good. Next to that little stone. People can kind of sit on there while their water's filling up. I love it. Okay, we just had another family move in. I think what I'm gonna do, we got a couple of wild animals. We might as well start hunting them. Even though I basically just took them off of there, but let's get hunting them. Our logging camp is going pretty good. I could maybe start building, yeah, let's maybe start building a forester's hut, because then we can start replanting some of these trees. I imagine I'm probably going to need this. Let's maybe put this kind of in the trees over here. It doesn't need to be next to our other kind of forestry buildings because we're not going to be chopping any of these trees down. They'll all be chopped down over here, so if we kind of build it over here, I think that's a little bit better. What we could probably do is we could probably upgrade a couple of houses now. Let's maybe upgrade that one. I think that's the only one. Yeah, we got a little bit of clothing supply. Oh, we could probably build or make some... They should be making that. Yeah, I guess I just put somebody on there as well. How is our army coming along? So we got about 19 soldiers. We probably will have some bandits coming at us pretty soon. You know what we could do? I think we have a decent amount of stuff now. Let's maybe get our manor house kind of situated in here. So what I might do, I could probably even face it towards our town kind of this way. Or maybe even out like this. I'll maybe just put it like right back here. Get our garrison tower right next to it. And then kind of get our fence along the back of that. And then kind of get going that way a little bit. I actually like the way this is kind of situated. So let's do that for now. And let's take our road and then maybe just get it going. Maybe even just out to here. And then we'll just kind of connect it to that one. And then I could probably even have another little road going that way. Kind of like that, maybe. And then once I get this built, I think... I guess we could even plot this out now if we wanted to. Let's just get this kind of along here. And then going out like that, maybe. And kind of just along here. And that's kind of our max for that. We might have to build more outer towers, actually. Let's get a couple of these. Oh, too far from the other module. That's kind of annoying. Let's build this kind of like right on the quarter there. And then we can get another one over here. And then we can kind of get these going in different little areas. Like I could probably continue this going like this. And then I'll probably put one like over here maybe. And then maybe make this symmetrical if I can. Kind of like that maybe. And then if we get this kind of going, we'll do the same thing. We'll just get going along this. And then I could kind of just put this right there. And then get going maybe along here. And then throughout here. And then kind of have it start going back this way. I still want this to kind of protect our outer town here if we can. So honestly, I might even just get going to like there. I think that should be fine. Maybe even just like to there. Yeah, I like that. build that, and then over here I'll kind of get doing the same thing. Let's get going right across here, and then yeah, just like that. I could have a little path kind of going like that, maybe. Kind of like that, maybe. And then I'll have it circle around like this. And it kind of goes through there as well, hey? Actually, let's maybe go along here, and then I could maybe start going this way. And then kind of get it going through here again. And then I need to decide how I want this to go. Like, obviously I have a market here. Maybe just there for now. I could probably add to it a little bit later as well. Yeah, let's maybe go with that. And then, like I said, I don't want it to go like all around our entire town. I kind of just want it to be like a barrier for our town, just to kind of keep everybody out. I can't wait to have like actual castle walls on top of this, but I don't mind that. I think I'll kind of roll with that for now. And then I might actually take this and go alongside here just to fence in our actual garrison tower, and then just connect to like there maybe. How does that look? I kind of have the actual manor place kind of fenced off, and then kind of having it going all the way through here. I think I like that. I think that makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, I like that. Let's keep going with that, and then I'll probably even take this and just get going just to like here maybe for now. I could probably build another little thing that way, but let's kind of wait. Obviously we'll have to wait to commit all that. We'll build our manor house, get that going. And how are we doing with our berries? So I think we're doing pretty good with that. There's lots to collect there. I kind of want to focus on getting a development point, because that would really help us. We have one house that's going to be developed into level 2. And then we kind of need to decide where we want to go with that. Can we do any other ones? I think we should be getting a little bit closer, making some more leather. That should kind of help. We have somebody on our mining pit. I would love to get somebody on our clay furnace once that gets built up. We still have one available family to kind of build all that stuff. So let's kind of just let them build some stuff. Let them do their thing. I don't think... Yeah, we just need more people to kind of move in. We have 3 available living space, so I could maybe think about getting some more workers. I could probably build a little house in here. I'll maybe... Yeah, this is kind of going to be here for the long haul, so I might even get a house in here potentially. Let's maybe swing it out this way just to give them a little bit more space in their backyard. Yeah, let's get a burgage plot right in here. And hopefully that tree stays there. Yeah, right there, that's perfect. And then I could probably even do one over here as well. Kind of all the way around here. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Might as well try and get something good out of this. Okay, see if we can get a burgage plot in here now. Now, I could get like 2 even. I kind of like that. Might as well get as much as we can. Actually, this is even better. Let's do that. That'll give us 2 backyard extensions. And then I kind of want to build our fence before we start on everything else, like building more houses in here. They could attack us any second, honestly. So we have 550 treasury. I hope they don't attack us, but they definitely could. We have 17 months of food and 5 months of fuel. Let's maybe focus on getting some fuel, because we are definitely going to need that. It is June, but I mean, that time goes pretty quickly, so gotta be a little bit careful. I think our hunting camp is done. Let's unassign that family, and yeah, we're still making a little bit of leather. I'm just gonna leave 2 unassigned families for now, just to kind of build everything. And we have lots of money, so I could probably even get another ox. Let's kind of take a look at that. So we have, I think, 3 already. So do I want to get another one? I probably could. Let's maybe get a horse. No, let's get another ox, because we're going to need one anyway. And I think while we're at it, let's maybe build... Oh yeah, we have this hitching post that we're going to build. Let's maybe even get another one, if we can, somewhere. Let's just put it like... Yeah, let's get rid of a tree if we have to. That's probably fine. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set our clay furnace to highest priority just so we can actually get that built. Because they're going to focus on our manor, so if we can at least get that thing built, that's really going to help us. Now let's maybe set this to the next highest construction priority, because obviously we will need to start trading. This is not going to last forever. And we already have all the logs kind of there, so if they kind of just build it, yeah, there they go. They're going to build that thing up pretty quick here. Absolutely gorgeous seeing that thing fly up. So we do have an unassigned family. I could probably get them on here now and start selling some stuff. I'd also like to maybe get a family on here, which I might actually do. Let's do about 3 fuel stockpile. And then we can start making some roof tiles, because we do have a lot of clay to kind of fly through here. So that's going to be good for us. And since we have no hides anymore, let's maybe take a family off our tannery. Now we have a few families to kind of put some places here. Let's maybe focus on really getting all those berries and maybe get a little bit more clay. What else could we do? We're kind of building this now, which is nice. They can kind of start doing that. We should have a decent amount of fuel now. We've been using it as well as been chopping it down. How are we doing for planks? I'm going to need a lot more planks, so I'm going to maybe get somebody on there. Policy is unlocked. We have a retinue now. Looks like this is done. We're going to need a lot more planks to build all of this that you see here. So actually, I kind of hate this part. I might try and fix this. This is definitely very goofy. Like, can I maybe get one over here instead? Let's maybe do that instead. And then if I can get this, how do I get rid of this? Remove placed. There, I can get rid of that. Let's just remove all of these up to here. And then I can take this and go straight throughout here. And then maybe just have the fence go up to like, maybe even like right there. Let's maybe do that. I like that a little bit better, and it saves a lot of space. I could probably do the same thing here. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and obviously I'll need to piece this fence back together. Let's see if we can go like that. Okay, that's perfect. And now we can get going to build that, and then let's kind of just go. Let's take a fence. Actually, I'll probably need another one of these. So let's get this going kind of like this and do the same thing. So if we just take a little fence, get going through here, and I should be able to just connect to maybe just there. Looks a little bit goofy. Let's maybe go out and then like that. Looks a little bit better. And then we can take this and go out and then maybe cross. Actually, let's go back kind of like here. Actually, let's just maybe get going right across like that. Let's do that for now. And then we can kind of get some houses on either side of this. Obviously, I will need to get this a little bit easier to manage, but I think I like that for now. We will do that. And how much will it actually cost? That'll cost 105 planks, so we'll definitely need a lot, and 60 timber, so that'll be quite expensive. So let's start focusing on all of that. We're going to build this pretty soon, and we'll be able to plant some more trees that we've kind of cleared out in here. So yeah, let's maybe permanently assign an ox to there. We're getting some wood, we're getting some planks. I could start focusing. Yeah, I can upgrade a lot more of these houses now. So let's upgrade like 5 of these. And this is kind of the weird part of the video where you have to balance like using all your timber to upgrade houses versus building your giant wall. So I might actually focus on getting our wall done first, because if we get attacked, that will definitely suck. So we got to be a little bit careful there. But once you have it built, like I like that it comes to here, and then I'll probably just take a little wall and maybe just get going across this just to protect this side as well from bandits. And then that makes it a lot easier to defend. Then I can kind of keep inside of my castle walls. So I like that for now. 65% approval rating. That is great. We got 47 population. I'd like to see that come up a little bit more. Yeah, we're kind of building some houses now. Let's maybe get some vegetable plots, because somebody in the last video commented that I do not have enough vegetable plots. So let's get more of those. And they're actually quite cheap. So yeah, they're only 15 regional wealth to get those. Let's get a couple more of those. And I think this one we could also do some vegetables. It's kind of just free food. Like you just stick it in the ground and hope for the best. Let's maybe get some more vegetables here. Okay, that's perfect. And then I kind of need to save, like this could probably be our blacksmith. Over here could be maybe blacksmith joiner's workshop here. I think that could probably work. Okay, how are we doing with the roof tiles? So we got about 12 now. That's nice. I could probably even upgrade this. Let's upgrade our wooden church to our small stone church. I'm excited for that. Oh, it says small stone church. That's her Easter egg. I feel like you could do a medium, maybe a large stone church in the future. Picture like just like a massive church. Oh, that'd be so cool, honestly. I'm excited for that. We got some nice rain coming through, so that'll definitely help out with a nice summer. Keep the green grass on the ground. I like that rather than a drought. Makes our poor oxes a little bit harder to get through the mud, but they're nice and tough anyway. Let's maybe set our fuel stockpile to about 2. I like that. And yeah, we kind of need to work on getting some more timber now. But if we can get all of these upgraded, how else? Yeah, we need a little bit more food variety, hey? Yeah, getting some more meat would probably help, but this is not ideal. See, this is kind of the part of the game where you're like just hoping for more wild animals, but they don't do a whole lot. So we're getting a little bit of fuel. That is good. I could probably get some more people moving in. What I might as well do, I'm probably going to add a little herb garden here as well, just to get a little bit of extra something. Let's maybe upgrade our hitching posts. And I think for the most part we have like everything built that we need to. Okay, we have a upgrade here, so let's take a look at that. Now, what do we even want to get? I want to get something else if we can. Trapping might be kind of nice, but we will need to have somebody on there to do all that. That's kind of annoying. I don't really like that. Orchardies would be nice. Sheep breeding would also be cool. Yeah, I might actually get sheep breeding. I feel like that would be a good thing to get started. Let's go ahead and get sheep breeding. So to start off with that, let's keep this sped up. Actually, just maybe slow it down just for a second here. To get sheep breeding right off the bat, we're going to need a little pasture. So where do we want to get that? I guess we could probably have it like right as you come in here. Or maybe like over here would be kind of cool. This is really cool, actually. Let's get it like right by the church. So let's just take a little road and kind of just get going all the way along back through here. And just right to there. And then I could probably split this up through here. And then get some little pastures on either side of here for our sheep. Our cute little sheep, that'll be good. How much does that hold? That'll hold about 34 sheep, so that's perfect. Sheep are a great resource for making money. If you guys didn't know, you can sell all the wool. You can also sell the clothes from all that stuff. This one will hold about 35. Then I could probably expand into here as well in the future. But let's kind of start with that. We're going to need a sheep farm. And this we'll probably just put right there. And we'll also need a... Where the heck is it? A livestock trading post. So this will probably get... we could probably put it next to here, honestly. Let's just put it there for now. Try not to uproot any trees. Yeah, 2 is fine. Let's put that there. And then I'll have to get somebody on there to buy some sheep. Obviously, it'll cost a lot. But if we have at least maybe like 5 in there to start, they'll start breeding and then we can kind of take advantage of that. But that should be fine for now. We have a few upgraded houses here. I'd love to get these upgraded, but we're kind of just waiting on some better food variety. To start off, I guess we could probably... Yeah, we're going to need some money here because we don't have any iron in this region. The only iron is this one, which I kind of wanted to take, but I can't really take it right now. Yeah, that's about it. So honestly, we'll kind of have to rely on making some money with our clay. So let's maybe get somebody on here. And then we can start selling some roof tiles. So let's get that. Let's export some roof tiles and let's keep maybe about 30, maybe 25 at all times. So we can actually sell them for pretty good money. So wow, that's actually amazing. How much can we import them for? 18. We can sell it for 8, so that's actually amazing. Let's export our roof tiles, and do we have somebody on here? We're gonna need a horse. So let's maybe order one of those. We're upgrading that, should be upgrading that. They're actually working on it right now. Okay, so this is a good season. Let's kind of take some time to get some planks. They're not doing a whole lot here, are they? Falling behind. Okay, they're kind of taking care of their own little stuff going on here. So let's maybe free them up, see if we can get... They're waiting. Are we just waiting for another ox? Is that what we're waiting for? I think that might be, but that's fine. Let's make sure we permanently assign a couple of horses to here. And then yeah, we can export some roof tiles. So we'll actually have to get to 25. We only have 6 right now. Yeah, we just built our church, so, or we're upgrading our church. Gonna focus on that. Okay, that's good. Where else do we want to get some people? So obviously our granary and storehouse will need some more workers. Our storehouse is at full capacity right now. We actually need somebody else to kind of help move all that stuff over because we have lots over here. But we just don't have the people, so we'll have to wait a little bit. Hopefully somebody moves in. Let's speed this up again. Yeah, this is good. We'll get this stuff built up, order some sheep. And then once we get a couple more houses, we should be able to upgrade again. I think we need 5 level 2s or 1 more level 2. 1 more level 2 house, and then we should be able to get something. I don't know, something would be kind of cool. We could do like, we haven't really done any farming yet. I think charcoal murdering might be kind of nice, but we'll kind of see where our heart takes us. We are almost out of wild berries, so that'll free up a couple of family members. Let's maybe wait till that's done. And we got 20 months of food, so yeah, we got tons of berries. That's quite amazing. We're gonna empty all that out. Okay, we are at 0 wild berries. So now they got nothing left to do. Let's free up those families. And then we can upgrade that. And let's maybe get another family member on our clay furnace because it takes a little bit of time to get that going. Let's make that a little bit faster. And now we're kind of just building up our church. So that'll take some labor. Some labor of love. Are we getting any planks right now? Okay, he actually is making some planks. We're a little bit low on stone, which is a little bit worrisome. Do we need stone to finish this? Okay, yeah, we will need 30 of it. So let's maybe do that. Let's send 2 families up here and I can just get all of that stone. There's about 180 of it. And we also have some salt that we could probably farm. Okay, there we go. Gotta put 15 roof tiles. Once we get to 25, we can start selling them, which would be nice. We've got 12 leather. I don't think I want to sell leather. We have a decent amount of money. I'll probably just start doing some other stuff, but I will also need some more tools. Now, that's kind of annoying because we'll probably have to order some. Well, let's maybe wait until we start making some money. Let's maybe, I gotta get a head start on that. And of course, it's a major trade. Okay, let's maybe take a look at this. If these are all minor trades, I guess I could probably import some iron ore. Let's maybe import like 5 or 6 of it. It costs 13. That's gonna cost so much money. That's actually insane. So let's maybe get like 6 iron ore, and then I can get a clay or a bloomery. And let's just get this like up here. I think that should be good. And then I'll also need a smithy because we need to make the tools, but once we get some tools that should help because we can't really do anything else until then. We'll also need some tavern supply. Now, do we want to get our own? Okay, here's what I might do. I think we're really going to rely heavily on our trading, especially that we don't have much fertility in this land. Like we hardly got any fertility. Got a little bit up here, but as far as like barley goes, we're not going to get anything out of this, and we're going to be building on the majority of this. So we're going to have to focus on importing. So I think we'll probably go down the line of trade logistics next. And then we definitely need to get better deals because that will reduce the pricing by 5 basically of importing anything. So we'll definitely need to focus on that. And I thought I had more people available. Maybe not. 62% approval rating. How can we get that higher? So if we take a look at this, food stall supply, definitely a little bit low. We're going to get some vegetables. That will help clothing stall. So we'll actually need some shoes. So a cobbler's workshop might be kind of nice. But obviously we'll need a tool for that as well. Warrior's workshop. So yeah, we'll kind of just have to wait for that kind of stuff. We got another family member here. And we're kind of just building a bunch of stuff. What do we want to do next? Like, how the heck are we building so much? Are they doing anything? Available in 4 days. This will take a little bit of time, so I'm actually going to set our trading post to highest. And then once we order some animals, it'll take a little bit of time to get them all. Logging camp. Okay, we're in September. How are we doing for fuel? Got about 6 months. I might actually get another worker on there just to kind of help clear this out a little bit more. Let's do that. And we got our nice birds flying through the rain at high peaks. Absolutely loving it. Can't wait for the new update. Honestly, I can't just wait to see like anything new in this game. It's been like a good 6 months since we've had anything new in this entire game. They're working on some big projects right now, so I definitely understand that, but yeah, it's definitely been quite some time, so I'm excited for that. Do we have some stone? We need about 10 stone, and they're kind of still walking all the way up here. I imagine we got 2 families there. They're slowly coming up here. Okay, here they come. They're coming to gather. They're gonna start gathering some stone. Here comes all of our stoners. Here they come. Yeah, they're gonna fly through this stuff, so that won't take too long, especially with 2 families. They're gonna start ripping through that stuff, which would be good. And yeah, I think that now we can upgrade our well. And we kind of need to figure out maybe where we want to put our tavern before we build the rest of our fence here. So let's maybe get our tavern in here. I could probably build it like, where do I want to build this? Maybe like right here. Let's maybe do, if I build it, I kind of want it to be off here a little bit, just so I can get my fence kind of around here. I'll maybe build it like right there, and then I can get my fence kind of through there. Okay, I like that. Let's build it right there. Perfect. Hopefully that's actually, I might have to actually send this back a little bit further. And in fact, let's maybe put it like over here. I kind of like it like right there. Let's maybe just put this on an angle like that. I just wanted to make sure that I had a long enough little path going to it, just so I can have enough to build one of these things that goes across a path. But there we go. We got 1 extra unassigned family member here. And our woodcutter's lodge. What? Oh, it's full? Oh, it's full. Okay, so let's get another storehouse worker to help with all that. And that kind of helps with that. We're in the yellow now, so that should be fine. They need to go collect all of this firewood if we can, before it piles up too much. Can't have too much firewood. Just kidding, you definitely can. Oh no, you can't. I'm saying you can't. You can never have too much firewood. Okay, wild animals, we're at 18 out of 20 now. Getting a little bit closer. I'll probably just wait till it gets to 20 so we can maximize our efforts there. Yeah, we are flying through the roof tiles now. Should be getting some money here pretty soon. Okay, we got a horse there. Let's maybe order another horse. And let's make sure this is kind of ready to go. Let's set this to highest priority just so we have enough stable space. Okay, we have 180 planks. I think that is more than enough, so let's maybe stop making some planks. So let's actually get another family on here, our logging camp. We shouldn't be going through the planks, so let's kind of just wait until we get enough timber now. I think we need about 60 timber. And we definitely have enough stone. Our stoners up here are doing pretty good work here. There's about 30 left. May as well wait till they get the rest of that, but that is fine. How are we doing with the rest of this? We're finally gonna get that built. What else are they building? Okay, we are almost in winter, so I don't think you can plant trees in the winter, so I'll have to wait to get somebody on our forester's hut. But that's fine. We got our stone well now, which is somewhere right here. Looking nice next to our rock. It's kind of nice. You can like set your water on there. You could sit while you're waiting for your water, like I said. What else can we do? We got a decent amount of roof tiles now. 28 clay. They're actually flying through it pretty quick. We got our 6 iron ore. Now obviously we'll have to build our bloomery and kind of get that going. I don't know what people are building. Like, are we building anything right now? I could order a couple other things, but we're finally getting some money. We got a 514 now. Ooh, this stuff is built. Okay, so let's get a family member on there. And let's import some sheep. Let's maybe import like, oh, they're so expensive. That's gonna be 120 regional wealth to actually order all that. So let's just order 4 and then they can kind of breed accordingly. So that should be fine. We're gonna get some of that, and then we'll obviously need a sheep farmer. Our pastures are already built, as you can see. A nice little fence going around that. Absolutely beautiful. And I think the next family member we can get them on there. Just like them. Okay, perfect. Let's get them on there now. We can start doing that. And it is winter. Once we get back into the spring, I think I'm going to build my fence. Like, how are we doing here? 190 planks, 171 stone. I guess I could free them up now. Yeah, they got all that stone now. Our poor little storehouse workers have to go all the way there and collect all that. Let's maybe get one more granary worker. Kind of free up some space. Our tavern is here now. I guess we could upgrade that to large, but we won't need much right now. Can we upgrade? Let's actually get somebody hunting now, because that will probably help us upgrade a couple of houses with some more food variety. Got lots of berries, so that's good. And we got lots of fuel. I'm gonna need quite a bit of firewood, but let's maybe focus on something else for now. Let's get another logging camp. Right there. Perfect little spot. And our stone church is almost ready to go. Okay, we got church level 2. We're just need a little bit more clothing stall supply. This stuff is built. Let's get somebody on there. And then we can get somebody on our smithy. Get some tools, then we can start getting some stuff. Obviously, it'll cost a lot of planks to start getting weapons, but honestly, we'll kind of need them before we get our fence. What would you rather have, soldiers or a fence? Maybe both, I don't know. Yeah, how we're doing here. Should have some iron slabs soon. Yeah, they're kind of working on all that. Maybe get some tools built. Yeah, we're finally making some money, which is great. Got lots of roof tiles. The good news is we basically have a bottomless pit of clay. We can kind of just keep building all that, or making roof tiles. But they're flying through the clay. Honestly, I might have to maybe free up a family member. Let's start mining some more clay instead of making roof tiles. They've got about 80 of it. So that's good. This is almost done, so let's maybe free up a worker there, put them on there, just to kind of spread the workers, and we can get another ox working as well. We can get another ox, and I should have another horse coming, potentially. Come on, almost there. Do we have any? Okay, we've got 4 tools now. Let's start making some stuff. So let's get our blacksmith here. Blacksmith, we will need a cobbler's workshop. Let's maybe get a joiner's workshop first. And then we'll get our cobbler's workshop. That takes 3 tools, and let's maybe stop. What do we want to do? We have 1 iron ore left. Let's maybe buy 6 more. And if we could have like 6 tools kind of laying around. We got 2 right now. Yeah, let's maybe do that. We got about 10 hides. And we're actually out of people right now, so let's maybe free up 1 worker there. And maybe... yeah, we're missing a couple of workers here, which is interesting. I don't know where they all went. They're kind of on here, so let's maybe upgrade a couple more of these houses. That should be our last one to get another upgrade, which will definitely help. Yeah, we need more people to move in. We have 0 available living space, so let's get somebody building some stuff. Oh, this is a little bit tricky. So what does this even look like again? I could build some houses along here. Maybe along here as well. What do I want to do? Like, I could probably get a little path kind of going through here, but let's maybe get rid of this for now. No, we're gonna need that there either way, so let's just build that like right there. And then I'm just gonna take a path and maybe just get going right alongside here. And then I can kind of build a little bit of room for houses to go in. Kind of like that. Get some houses in here. I could also get maybe a path kind of going along through here. And then maybe get some more houses in through here. Kind of like that. Get some nice grids going through here, and then I could probably even do... Let's maybe keep this all open. Get lots of houses. And then their backyards will probably just face that way. Let's maybe get this going up. Kind of like that. Make it a little bit cooler. And then this, I'll just get going just like that. Okay, I like that. It gives us some nice grids, and then I can kind of continue this on where I want it to go. Kind of like that maybe. Kind of get going out to there, and then like I said, I kind of want to build just a little path. Oh, what do I want to do? Honestly, if we just kind of fence off all the way this way, I don't think we should need to go all the way up there. Potentially, I don't know. Or I can maybe even cross through here, but let's just wait. Obviously, we have enough planks, but we need more timber to complete that. So wait just a little bit more. We can upgrade a couple more of these. Let's do like... We're going to get our cobbler's workshop, so that'll be quite nice. We're going to get some shoes. We already have a little bit of shoes, which is nice. Blacksmith, let's make sure we focus on some spears for now so we can max out that spear unit. Because we've got about 20 soldiers, which is nice. Yeah, we're kind of just waiting some more people. Let's take a look at this one last time. So if I build houses, yeah, it looks like I can build them pretty much anywhere I want here. For the most part. I might actually wait to build this before I get some houses over here. But as far as over here, I can build in any of these little grid spaces. Maybe these two to start. So let's do this. Get some houses in through here. Let's maybe face them up like this. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely love that. And I need to leave these two spaces open, but as far as back here, I could build some houses as well. So we definitely have a lot of timber. Actually, that'll give us about 6, and I could also add on some slots here. Like all of these can have add-ons. So that'll free up a little bit of space and give me a lot more available living spaces as well. But yeah, I really want to max out my timber production here if I can. What else do we have going on over here? Absolutely nothing. Do we have our other horse? I thought we ordered another horse. Maybe not. Let's get a couple more of these little hitching posts, and I could probably have one on this side. Perfect. Okay, I'm very excited for the future. We're gonna have a nice little castle wall going through here. And I'd like to maybe attack another region, but we haven't had any bandits attack us yet. I imagine they're probably going to attack us pretty soon here. We got about a 500 influence. And we have another upgrade here. So yeah, like I said, I want to focus on maybe our trade. We could get charcoal burning, and that would be great for money, but we're going to sell a lot of roof tiles. I think let's maybe get trade logistics now, and then I maybe go for better deals next. And then maybe a little bit later, we'll go for charcoal burning. If we upgrade a little bit more. So what actually, we need some 2 more level 2s and 3 level 3 houses now. So it'll be a little bit interesting to get that. It's going to be kind of hard to get 3 food variety in here, but we also need some tower and supplies. So like I said, once we get better deals, we can start importing some barley, kind of get that going. Let's maybe set up for that before the time comes. So let's just get going. Maybe we could... It's a little bit steep over here. Can't really get anything else over here. So let's just get that right there. Get our malt house, and then we could also get a brewery somewhere. We're gonna need that eventually. Let's maybe just wait, just so we don't take up their time. Do we have any sheep? Now we got a little bit. We got 4 here, it looks like. So these guys are gonna start breeding. Oh, we got a new message here. Okay, there we go. Raiders near. So let's track their movements. We'll be ready. Let's track their movements, just so we can actually see when they're gonna come. So where it stands, we get about 21 guys here, and we are gonna start flying through the planks, which kind of sucks. We need about 105 to do all that. So, I mean, either way, we're gonna need some weapons. So let's just start building some weapons. because we need soldiers to defend ourselves. And now might actually be a good time to start replanting some of these trees. Let's just start with this, like this area where the trees are actually knocked down. No point in replanting trees where there are already trees, so that's good. And could we get another horse, please? What do we have? Okay, now we have 2 horses. That's perfect. So now we should get another one. Let's maybe turn off importing... Where is it? Iron ore. Let's stop that for right now. And that's a good idea too, like importing iron ore. I'm gonna need to make some weapons, so I mean, right now... Oh, that's an issue. Okay, we're actually making decent money. Should I keep importing iron ore to get some iron slabs to keep making weapons? That is the question, because we're gonna need some more soldiers. So actually, let's get ahead of ourselves here. It's gonna kind of suck for now. Well, let's import some iron ore. Let's maybe go to 10. Oh, that is so incredibly expensive. Yeah, that's definitely expensive. So it's gonna be 130 just to get 10. That kind of sucks, but it will be worth it soon. Let's maybe get to level 3 as fast as we can so we can upgrade and then we can get better deals. So if we're gonna do that, let's focus on what do we need. We need tavern supply. We will probably need to get... Yeah, we're gonna need to order some barley. Actually, let's maybe do that. We have a decent amount of money. Let's start importing some of that stuff. Let's import some barley. Let's maybe get about 10 of it, just to get enough to get upgrades here. That's all we're kind of looking for. So if we get a little bit of barley, import some of that. And then we have our malt house up here, which is being built. And then we'll also need a brewery. So let's throw somebody in there. And then we can kind of prepare for the future here. Got a couple of workers on there. Let's maybe spread out our guys here a little bit more. Take our ox off there. Okay, we need somebody to move in. This is a little bit crazy. We have 66% approval rating. We can upgrade a couple more of these houses. We actually need 7 of these upgraded, so I might as well upgrade them as many as we can. We're gonna need them anyway. That'll pretty much use all of our timber that we were saving up for, but we have a decent amount of planks still. Yeah, we need to kind of build up a little bit of an army here. Hopefully selling all that clay roof tiles will help us prepare for that. Yeah, we're getting a couple more houses built up here, which is great. Still can't... Yeah, we need some tavern supply. So where are we at with our malt house? Still waiting a little bit longer. We have nobody to build it. So obviously that's our first issue. We don't need to make any more. Actually, we need to keep making some iron slabs, but we don't need to keep making... We're building tools. That was kind of a mistake. It cost us a lot of money to do that. Let's take them off of there, but we just have some tools now. We get a couple extra workers to kind of throw around here. So let's build some stuff. Let's get our malt house going. We have a little bit of barley now, which is nice. So we need to get that going as quickly as we can. Let's maybe upgrade this now while we're at it. Let's set that to highest priority as well. And how are we doing here? I think we pretty much ordered all of our sheep. So let's take them off of there. And now we're kind of doing a little bit better. So what do we want to do? I think we're maxed out with all of this stuff. We're going to need some more fuel pretty soon. Well, let's maybe get a little bit more timber. And then maybe... We're still doing decent for planks. Let's just maybe get as much timber as we can handle. And yeah, we just kind of need more people. We have 7 available living space, so that's lovely. We can upgrade a lot more houses, but I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. We have enough level 2s, and we kind of just need a couple of level 3s here. So really, we need a little bit more clothing supply, which we have 10 hides, and I guess we've sold all of our shoes. So let's get somebody on there quickly. And what I might do quickly, let's not sell shoes, and I kind of want to stockpile some shoes. Let's stockpile some of the stuff that we need right off the bat here to upgrade some of these houses. Like We're gonna need tavern supply, obviously, so we'll stockpile some ale before we get anywhere with that. So how are we doing? We're almost done that. Almost done that. And then I'll stockpile some of our food as well. We finally have a little bit of vegetables. I don't want to have to... gosh. Let's not eat the vegetables. Or the meat. Let's just eat the berries for now. Let's stockpile some meat and vegetables. I don't think it should spoil on us. Yeah, we're getting some vegetables now, which is nice. And then we can turn all that on once we're ready to upgrade our houses. So I like that. Oh, let's also not sell our leather, because obviously that'll be a problem. Okay, we've got 20 leather now. That's perfect. Let's take them off of there, and then we can make some shoes out of all that. Yeah, I should be able to make a decent amount, actually. Stockpile some of that. How are we doing for this? We got 29 soldiers. That's pretty good. I don't mind that. Getting a little bit of iron slabs to kind of keep things rolling. Did I get these guys back? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Where else can we put somebody? I think I could probably do... Okay, those are good. Let's maybe get a little bit more timber. Yeah, we're getting lots of money now, so that's actually quite nice. Do we have any ale yet? Oh no, I didn't put anybody in our malt house yet, so let's do that. So we can get our barley going, get some malt, and then get some ale. And then hopefully upgrade a couple of houses. Okay, once these raiders come, that will definitely kickstart our game here. We're gonna get some influence from it, hopefully, if we win. So we'll definitely have to make sure we have enough soldiers, depending on how many they send at us. So 256 days, we're gonna get some influence, and then we could probably start using some of this treasury money to start taking some of these regions here. We have 3 to climb uphill from, so this is gonna be quite the battle. Kind of pushing through all that, but I absolutely love this. Like, I don't need to build more houses yet, so I'll wait just a little bit longer. But I love the way this is kind of shaping up to be. So we're out of planks, actually, so let's quickly get... Man, we are completely maxed out. I might as well just get as much timber as we can. Let's maybe get that, and then let's get somebody on our saw pit quick. And then we can start making some planks. We have a decent amount of timber now, so actually now's a pretty good time that we should be able to get an upgrade here. Yeah, we should be able to kind of rip through that. We actually had another family member move in, so let's get them back on there. Oh wow, we are absolutely flying through the trees here now. Let's maybe replant some of these. How are we doing? We got any little baby lambs? Looks like we got maybe 1 or something like that. We've actually upgraded to 7. Breeded is what the word I was looking for. We have breeded to 7 sheep. We're still getting a little bit of clay, but it's kind of a slow little burn here. How can we make this? Let's maybe take them off of here. Actually, no, we need to keep making them. Once we get more families, I'm going to put more on our mining pit just to kind of keep that going faster. Yeah, we got a little bit of iron slabs. We're making quite a bit of large shields. Let's maybe stop making some shields for a second. I'm going to pause this just for a little bit, just so we can stockpile our planks. And then we'll slowly go through the planks making spears, so I'm not too worried about that. But we have 36 there. Let's maybe get another unit. That'll give us a little bit more. But yeah, we should be able to rip through some planks and timber here. And then get a little upgrade going. 71% approval rating. That is absolutely incredible. Oh shoot. We need to get somebody on here. ASA possible. So, oh gosh. We do have some ale, so I could upgrade some stuff. I think I am going to quickly do that. So really, we only need tavern supply. That will be helped. I'm going to wait until we get a couple more family members to do that, or do I want to? Okay, we have berries and we have vegetables, so it looks like we've eaten all of them. Oh gosh, okay, well, let's just throw all this back on. That really sucks. Okay, well, that's definitely a problem. We get 29 shoes. I could probably start selling some shoes, but I'm gonna wait until we upgrade some houses first. I also really need to get another worker on there. Oh no. Oh, I also need more fuel. I need more food. I need a lot of stuff. Okay, we just need more workers. So let's maybe free up a couple of these guys for now. Let's go focus on food. Let's maybe get all of this going. As much berries collected as possible. It's August, so that's gonna start shrinking pretty soon. Yeah, it's already not growing, so this is all we have. Let's just collect that as fast as we can. And we'll even get some herbs probably. Potentially. Maybe get some herbs. Where's herbs? There, 16 herbs. I don't know what we can do with them. We could probably just sell them, but let's maybe see. Herbs. Okay, we could sell them. Only for 2, so it's not even that incredible, but we have a decent amount of money, and that's kind of the only good thing going for us right now. We're going to get a little bit of food, and that will help. I think we could probably get some meat, which will also help. But I think in the fall we'll be able to harvest some of our vegetables, and that is when I would like to start upgrading our town. A little bit of barley still. So let's maybe free up our Maltose worker for a second. And got some large shields still. Yeah, that should be enough soldiers to kind of defend ourselves. How are we doing here? Do we need any more stables? Let's maybe upgrade these quickly. We have a few family members we can kind of spread out here. This is breeding pretty quickly. 4 available living space. Let's maybe get some firewood quickly. Be lovely if we could get some trees planted in there, but I think I might have to move on to these trees potentially, and I'll probably have to create a little workspace for all of these as well, for all those trees. Okay, let's get rid of those, and then I can start planting in all those areas. Yeah, this is good. We're getting some food now. We got about 8 months, and then we're gonna get some fuel pretty soon. And we're at about 60 berries, so that will fly pretty quickly. Okay, how are we doing? Did we get another horse in here? I ordered one, but I don't know what happened to him, so he must have got lost. That's fine. Almost out of the berries. And could I get another ox? I mean, I have 5, and we have 3 unassigned. No, I don't actually need them, so let's just wait a little bit longer. I have a couple other little plots I could get. Like, let's get some animal pens. And of course, this will cost a lot of planks. Actually, we are so close to being able to upgrade here, so let's maybe take somebody off of here. And let's just focus down our logging for a little bit here. Just so we can get enough. Like, how much do we need? Okay, we need 62, and we have enough planks, so I think we're pretty close. And then we can start building that stuff. Yeah, let's focus on that for now. Okay, do we have food variety? We're getting some vegetables now. And let's maybe quickly get some meat, and then now's a decent time to start upgrading. So let's get somebody on our tavern. And then we could probably start upgrading some houses here. We're gonna get some meat. We have a little bit of vegetables. Oh, if they don't sell them too quickly. Come on. Oh, I also need some clothing stall supply. Oh no, we need some more workers. Okay, I need to quickly free up a bunch of workers here. I need to get somebody on our storehouse. Let's maybe get a couple workers on there. Maybe 1 on our granary. Just to get some more some little shops here. Come on. Tavern supply. Do we have any tavern supply yet? Oh, come on. Gotta start supplying, please. Please. Gotta be able to upgrade some of these. Yeah, we just need clothing stall supply. So I still have those checks, so hopefully it they get some stuff there. Oh, of course we need leather and shoes. So let's maybe get some leather as well. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, we're close. We just need leather and shoes, but for some reason it's not... They're not setting all that stuff. Okay, we can upgrade this one. Perfect. We just need 3. We just need 3, please. Okay, we're getting a couple more workers here. Cavern supply is still a little bit low. Oh my gosh, we're out of ale now? How did we fly through the ale that fast? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Don't worry, nobody's on the malt house, so gotta keep that going. Come on. Well, I think we're pretty much out of... Now we got a little bit of meat and vegetables, so I think we might be okay. I could probably sell some wool pretty soon. Yeah, we just need tavern supply now. Come on. Gotta make some ale. Getting a little bit of ale here. I literally just need to upgrade some houses. That's all I need. Okay, I can upgrade a couple. One more here. Okay, that'll give me my 3. That's perfect. And then this one is also... I can upgrade that to level 3. Let's maybe do as many as we can. And that'll get us 5. So that's actually decent. Okay, that's perfect. Now we can start focusing on some other stuff. So might as well keep that going. That'll give us an upgrade, that'll get us better deals, and then that is where things will kind of change for us. We can upgrade a couple more here, but that'll be quite nice. We're already flying through all that stuff. 2 months of fuel. That's a problem. Let's maybe quickly take off our granary record. We actually needed 3 on there, so let's get 1 back here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Storehouse, that's still quite a bit, so let's actually do that. Okay, that's better. And that'll free up a couple more. Let's get some more firewood now and start focusing on some other stuff. Okay, that's good. We got lots of shoes now. Ale, might as well keep somebody on our malt house. Keep that going, keep that going. And then, yeah, we can kind of start building some stuff. We got 29 timber, 81 planks. We need to focus on that now. Yeah, we are in December now, so 91 days until people come, and I think that's the next spring. So let's speed this up a little bit. We could free up all of these guys now, and that will help tremendously. So let's get somebody on our saw pit. Let's max these out. We're gonna get some wood, which is nice. Okay, there we go. And I guess I could maybe... How are we doing with this? Yeah, I need another storehouse worker now. Now we have increased stuff with all the firewood and all that. So let's get somebody on there now. Okay, settlement level increase. Let's get our better deals. And then I think my next upgrade, I can maybe get charcoal burning. So let's get better deals. And now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Interesting meaning good. We have lots of money. So what we could do is let's start importing barley at $7. Let's set this to like 30 and just get as much barley as we can. Sure, let's get a trade route for it since it's cheap. Import barley, 30 of them. That's perfect. Now if we go over here, if we get this and export our ale, we can sell it for 8. So that's immediately a 1 regional wealth profit. So now we can set this to maybe, let's keep it about 30 or maybe even 25. Let's keep it about 25. So if we export it, it won't go below 25 now. And we can kind of export all of that. That should be amazing. I think we still have somebody on our malt house, and our brewery is still in full supply, so that's perfect. We have somebody on there, so that should keep people nice and happy there. Now the other thing I want to do is we still have a decent amount of money. I would like to get our horse that we paid for. Let's just order another one, why not? now we can kind of figure out what we want to do. So if we order iron ore, let's maybe order about 20 of it. Let's get a trade route for that just to make sure we get enough of it coming in. Import iron ore, and now we can make some weapons again. Are we a little bit low on shields? No, we have enough shields. Okay, we actually have a nice little army here, so I'm pretty happy with that. And if we make some weapons, I think we should be able to sell the weapons. Like I could, with all that iron ore. Yeah, I don't know. How much do we import it for? So we're importing it for 8. What if we sold... Like we can only sell it for 4, but we could sell some weapons for quite a bit. This is not available, but I think it's like 8. Maybe I could think you may export it for like 8. Something like that. So we'll kind of have to wait for that. I still would need weapons either way, so... That is kind of where we need to be with that, but I think with our selling roof tiles, we should be profiting pretty good here. Actually, let's maybe set this to like 30. Let's make sure we have enough ale for our own people. And then shoes, I could also sell some of those. Let's export some shoes. And let's set this to maybe like 10, or maybe like 15, just so we have enough in our actual town for selling. That being said, I probably want to... let's maybe wait till we get enough planks to actually build our wall. And then after that, we could start getting some... What do you call it? Little animal pens. I think that'd be good. I can also upgrade a couple more houses here. I actually got these, so let's maybe get some goats. Because then we can start getting some hides from all that stuff. But yeah, let's just wait. I want to get some more money. We got 18 clay. We're still making lots of roof tiles, which is nice. I could get another miner, but let's just wait a little bit longer. We got lots of level 3 houses coming up here. So that'll give us a lot more available living space. Yeah, we are absolutely flying through the trees now. Let's just keep going with that. Okay, we got about 60 days until they come. We have a new family move in. Let's see where we can put them. Let's maybe slow this down just a little bit. It's going a little bit too quick for me. I think I'd like to maybe put them in our mining pit right now, because we're making roof tiles faster than we are collecting clay, and that's a little bit of an issue. So let's make sure we get that kind of under control. I'd like to maybe get... I mean, I might as well take this family and put them on there for now. And then what I might want to do... How are we doing with everything else? Like, I want to start making roof tiles even faster here if I can. Like, I feel like we're going a little bit slower with making roof tiles. How do I go even faster? I guess I could add some more people to it, but I don't know. We'll just leave that for now. We're getting a little bit closer with the planks and everything. How do we... Let's maybe go a little bit faster here. We're still collecting firewood, so they're definitely taking a lot of those trees down. Let's see if they can take the smaller ones down. Be a little bit more ideal. But yeah, we're getting a decent amount of planks now. We're still getting planks. I think what I might want to do is I'll take somebody off of there pretty soon here. We have 115 planks. We have enough of those. We just kind of need more timber. So let's maybe get to like 140, and then I think we could probably let's maybe stop right there, and then I can get another worker on here. I like that. Okay, 43 days until people come. Mean people, mind you. We can upgrade a couple of houses. I'm just gonna wait until we get like as much timber as possible. I think we're gonna fly through it pretty quick here. Are we getting iron slab pretty quick? Yeah, we should be making weapons pretty fast. So yeah, we got a decent little army here. We got 60 men, and that is definitely enough for me. You know what I probably do? I could probably tax our people a little bit. Once we get a little bit more profitable, I think we're gonna need more in our treasury either way, but I think we'll just wait until they come, and then we can kind of worry about that when the time comes. But let's see. Come on. I've ordered 2 horses now, and nothing has come. Hopefully it comes soon. I could probably get a couple more little stables. New family moved in, which is nice. Cobbler's shop, so we actually won't even see them. Okay, we're a little bit low on food variety, so that's kind of an issue. Yeah, we're kind of flying through the clay now. Yeah, we're making roof tiles a little bit quicker now, so that's good. Okay, I think we can actually do this. Can we do this? Yeah, we can commit that now. Let's commit that, and that'll take quite a while to actually build. And that'll consume a lot of our planks and everything. So I guess what I could do, we're gonna continue to make those pretty fast. Let's get somebody on our saw pit to kind of make a little bit more planks as we go here. But this is exciting. This is definitely a big project to kind of get all that done. And then we could probably even add on to it a little bit more if we wanted. Like, this is pretty open. I guess I could take this and maybe take a little path going around it, but yeah, I almost wonder if I could take a little path and kind of just go around this and maybe up and just get going like right to there, and then kind of build some houses this way. Let's just build to about there, and then we can kind of figure out something here. Like, I might even just take this straight across to there and just add a little junction. I think I like that, and I can build some houses in here as well. But I'm gonna kind of just wait and see what they come up with here. What's a little bit annoying is I won't be able to stop this build. Like, they gotta build all of this until I can, so I can tax my people. But honestly, I think they should have it done pretty quick. This time I'm gonna make sure we get our berry hut workers out a little bit quicker. That's kind of the plan there. But yeah, 4 available living space. I could probably do a little bit better with that. Let's maybe build a couple more houses down here, because I imagine we're going to need them eventually. So let's do this. And I mean, we're pretty low on timber right now because we're probably getting a lot of planks. Got about 31 planks. Let's maybe stop getting those for now. Yeah, I have a lot of workers on here. I'm going to do my best to keep my approval rating as high as we can. We got about 30 ale, which is nice. I could probably start selling wool. Actually, you know what we could do? Berries are such an important part of our game here. But yeah, we got 4 days until they come. Let's worry about that in a little bit here. I don't know where they're going to come from. I would guess maybe over here. Let's see. They have come now. Okay, not over here. They have come from over here. So what do we got? About 3 units? Yeah, 3 units of brigands. Okay, so let's prepare for that. Let's maybe just send... Like, how many guys is that? 36, about 48. Quick math. Actually, I don't even think that's right. Let's send... Let's just send everyone, I think. I might as well defend it right here. Oh, shoot. We're actually going to need... Let's just get set up maybe right here, maybe along the river. I imagine they're probably going to come out this way. Let's put them on standard ground. Get them just walking, I think. And we're going to need a corpse pit because... Obviously, this is going to be a little bit of a bloodshed. Let's get a corpse pit, and I think I'm just going to put it... where do I want to put this? Maybe just at the bottom of the hill here. Kind of a random little spot, but I think it'll work. Let's kind of just do that for now. Yeah, let's get our guys kind of set up. Here they come. All of our fierce warriors. Spears and shields in hand. That's actually an epic little shot. Oh yeah. Beautiful little game. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, here they come. Oh, move. Okay, 64% approval rating. I'd love to get that a little bit higher. I mean, we can upgrade a couple of houses here, but got about 4 timber. Let's prioritize planting some more trees if we can. I mean, how are we doing for fuel? We got about 7 months of fuel. 168 firewood. Let's keep 1 worker there, and I'm going to get 1 on our forester's hut. Then we can plant some more trees here, and then I might actually get another one working on that. But yeah, here they come. I imagine they're probably coming this way and then down this giant hill, so hopefully they slip and fall and break a leg or something like that. I don't know, might be kind of nice. Actually, this is perfect because it's raining. But yeah, here they come. Let's maybe have a fight along the river here. And this will be quite epic. Let's see them kind of charge down the hill. Here come our guys. Form up, men. Here they come. Oh, it's so epic. I love this. They're getting ready for the clash here. I could probably even bundle up a little bit tighter here. Get them running. Keep them a little bit tighter, and then I think we could take out more of them. But here they come. Along the river, nice little charge. Okay, hopefully we can withstand the charge there. They got a couple other units. These guys are going around, or I don't know what they're doing. Let's take out these guys as quickly as we can. Actually, probably would have even been a little bit better to flank around, but yeah, I think that works. Let's get a nice little close up here. In the trees. Definitely makes it a little bit harder for our spears and shields to maneuver. So I feel like they have the advantage there, but... yeah, I think... oh, the sun's coming out. Gandalf has returned. Here he comes down the hill. Down this hill. Literally this hill. That's them. Here comes Gandalf. Oh, man. Okay, let's maybe turn and face these guys now. Okay, we took them out. Let's push forward a little bit. Yeah, let's advance forward. Come on, men. Must beat them. They got like clubs. This guy's got a club. That's not gonna do anything to my shield. Actually, that's probably the most effective weapon to our shield, but let's get all of our guys attacking them now. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Oh, big kill there. Absolutely epic. What a beautiful game. Like, I can't reiterate how excited I am to see this game in its final stages. Like, so much potential. So that actually gave us quite a bit of influence. Got about 1.5 thousand, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. We only lost 2 guys. Oh my gosh. Good job, men. Good job. So let's get these guys back. Let's just get them running fast as we can, get them back to work. I love our little outline of our town. This is easily my favorite town we built. I'm excited to kind of get it all up and running here for you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Got a level 3 houses here now. Get a nice little zoom in. Oh, our tower is coming up here. Look at that. Oh yeah, here we go. Beautiful game. Somebody might be able to climb through the little, I guess there's little people, they don't put any windows on this side for a reason, because it looks like they might be able to get through, but their windows are pretty small. I don't know if any light's even coming in through there, but here comes our guys. Let's get them back to work, and then obviously our little corpse pit will have to sit the highest priority. We're gonna need to get somebody on there. We only lost 2 guys, so I don't know if it'll affect us too much, but there's definitely some dead bodies here to collect. We could probably even get somebody on our church to kind of help with that, but our berries are growing. Let's maybe get somebody on there. We got about 8 timber. Let's keep maybe 2 workers going on that, and then I can put 3 on here. I feel like that's a nice little number. This is going to continue to grow, so I like that. And then we keep 1 unassigned family to kind of build out the rest of this. But yeah, I think it should be nice. We're going to protect our little marketplace here, which will be nice. How's this doing? I feel like, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're not in the red with either of them yet, so you don't need to add any more families yet. Large tavern, I feel like, is doing pretty good, supplying our town. I guess now we can start spending some planks. So let's get some animal pens on all of these. Yeah, like all these can be animal pens now. And this one can't really do anything other than upgrades, so we'll just leave that for now. In here, we could probably do something like a butcher maybe, I don't know. What do we even, like a tailor's, let's maybe get a tailor's workshop, because that could be something in the future. But I guess we should sort of figure that out. Like we could get, we'll have to get a dyer's workshop. We do have, let's get a weaver's workshop, because we're gonna need that sooner or later. Weaver's workshop can maybe go, I mean, I'd like to have a spot for, this would be kind of cool just on the outside of here, but let's maybe just get our weaver's workshop. Oh, there's no good spot for these. So let's maybe just get it right beside our berry hut here, and then we could probably even do our dyer's workshop over here as well. Let's just kind of get that right there, and then we could build a nice little path going down there. That's perfect. Gotta get all that stuff right next to the berry hut, and it's relatively close to our storehouse and the granary anyway, so that should be fine. How are we coming along this? We definitely have a lot to deliver. Like, this is gonna take a long time, and in fact, I might even get another ox to kind of help with that process. But yeah, we got 0 unassigned families, so that's kind of an issue for us. Let's see if we could maybe find somebody. We got 8 months of fuel. Actually, you can chop down wood pretty quick, so let's kind of just free up a couple of families. Let's just leave 1 on there. Okay, that's good. 1 unassigned families is perfect. And I guess we do have our retinue unit to kind of do that, but should be fine. Yeah, we kind of got to wait till we have 2,000 influence before we attack a region. We're going to need them to attack again, hopefully. Yeah, we're collecting these berries nice and quickly. This is how you get berries. Like, they're growing right now, and I think it just finished growing. Now, I don't know if there's like a maximum amount of berries you can actually get, but while they're growing, you see it's growing right now. So 124, if you empty this out while it's growing, you kind of just get a nice little boost, but if it's 256, it can't really grow anymore other than that, so kind of got to harvest it a few times throughout the year. Yeah, we're getting lots of berries. I guess now we could get goats on all of these. Start getting some hides. Yeah, I like that. And then this goats as well. And then yeah, Taylor's workshop. Let's see what we need. Let's slow this down just for a second. Like gambesons, all we need is linen for that. So obviously I think we'll need flax to produce linen. And yarn we can get from our wool. So I think, yeah, if we get yarn in our dyes, I mean, I guess we could limit the amount of dyes that it makes, but we could make cloaks. Let's set that to cloaks. And we are going to have this stuff up ready to go. So I think we should be able to do something with that, I feel like. So that should be good. And is this still growing? April, it might still be growing. I think 3 families might be fine there. I guess if we do have any extra families, let's just put them on our logging camp. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually unassign these because I feel like it might be a little bit better to have them available to transport some stuff. Yeah, here they come already. Absolutely lovely. They're helping out. Okay, are they just about done? Yeah, they're kind of just still delivering. It looks like they're kind of building as it goes, so that's actually quite nice. We got a nice little fence kind of coming up here. Looks absolutely beautiful. Would have been nice to get this a little bit closer to the back, but it's not bad. I think it's fine. And then I'd actually like to get a tax house in here to keep it a little bit more realistic. I could probably put it like right here. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. I actually like the idea of this. This is coming up now. They're building this little gate. Oh, that's so cool. Just imagine like archers on top of this thing, kind of just doing their little patrol. Oh, that's so cool. That's absolutely making... Oh, that guy's got a sword in his pocket? Oh, he's a retinue. Oh, that is so cool. Or no, it's just got a sheath. Where's his sword? As if he doesn't have a sword on him. Look at this guy. What's his name? This guy's name is Altbruch. I feel like they're all named. That's Thomas. They all got like the same name. This guy's name is Ott. What kind of guy would Ott be? A brewer? Yeah, that's probably about right. I was gonna say like an artisan maybe with that name, Ott. I name my next kid Ott. It's kind of cool. Okay, berries. See, we even got another growth. Like, we're getting so many berries from that. They already have 227 and we still have 200 to harvest. So honestly, getting them on early enough is definitely a good idea. How are we doing? We got 19 timber now. Let's maybe build some houses again. So let's get going this way. We had another family movement, which is nice. Now we kind of need to decide where... I mean, these are... The backyards are kind of facing this way. Let's maybe flip it around so they're all kind of doing that. And I think... Yeah, let's have about 5 there. We could also build some this way. Let's actually wait a little bit because I don't know what this looks like. I can't really remember. Yeah, they got lots to build here. Let's... Oh, did we ever get that stuff cleaned up? These bodies? Well, I guess they already did disintegrate it or whatever you call it. Okay, I guess we don't need to do that anymore. Let's, are we still? Yeah, there we go. Lots of trees are growing up in here now. Let's maybe set this a little bit wider just so they really focus on that. And let's get a couple more timber. I like that. Gotta just allow our oxes to do anything. Okay, we have 4 sheep and 8 lambs. That's actually quite nice. This is doing pretty good. They are multiplying quite quickly. If we were to get another upgrade, and that is a big if. No, I know we definitely will. We only need 1 level 2 and 5 more level 3s, but that'll definitely come pretty soon. I'd like to maybe get like charcoal burning would be nice, honestly, because you can actually sell charcoal. That'd be a really good source of income. And then it kind of help everything else. We don't have fish. Trapping is kind of useless with our regular wild animals. And heavy plow, we don't really like. Honestly, that's pretty much where I'm at. I mean, I will get some more iron from our trade post. Actually, that reminds me, did we ever... What the heck is happening here? I guess that horse just isn't coming. It says we have 4 horses. I don't know. I don't see any of them. Oh, that is so funny. Weird. Hopefully it comes. And then I kind of just need them to attack one more time. We need a little bit more influence. Would be pretty nice. We're collecting berries quite fast. Actually, is this full? Oh shoot, this is full. They could be collecting even faster, I think. So let's maybe get another granary worker. Potentially. How are we doing here? Tavern? I don't know. Yeah, I need to keep our tavern supply up. I could also sell herbs or just use them for everything. We got a decent amount of iron slabs, so yeah, we're doing a little bit of stuff. Keeping up with the Joneses. Yeah, we're doing some good stuff here. I would like to get some more firewood because we only got about 5 months, but we're only in May, so we can chill out a little bit. We're still working on all of these fences. We kind of got to build all the way around here, so they're kind of working on it. They should be able to get it done. Okay, we got a decent amount of timber. I could probably either build some houses or get somebody on our saw pit. I choose to maybe get somebody on our saw pit so we can keep making some more weapons. Equipment missing, so yeah, we need some more spears, it looks like. And large, oh, actually we have spears, we're missing large shields. I think I actually turned that off, didn't I? Under construction, let's unpause that. And then, yeah, I guess we're just missing some shields, so that could kind of take care of that. Yeah, we're gonna get some planks here either way, so that should help. We had another family moving. Let's quickly get them on our logging camp. And I kind of wanted them on our granary, didn't I? Yeah, honestly, let's put them on our granary instead. I need to collect these berries. Oh my gosh, this is up to 200 again. That's crazy. We're getting so many berries from that. So that still grew throughout all of that. That's quite impressive. Having another granary worker should keep this nice and empty. Yeah, about 36. It seems to be keeping pretty empty. Weaver's Workshop and Dyer's Workshop. Having all these berries is going to be quite nice, but we will need another source of food if we're going to kind of supplement this income of berries. But we'll have to kind of limit everything. Weaver's Workshop, I definitely will need somebody on there. I got all these houses. Let's get these to be animal pens. Yeah, we have a decent amount of planks already. Let's get some more animal pens. We can kind of build up all that. How are we doing with all of this? I could also upgrade all of the living space on all these. I don't know. I could do something. Yeah, Taylor's Workshop. I definitely need to get them doing something else. Okay, we got 66 roof tiles. Lots of clay, so I could probably... I only got one worker on there. Let's actually stop that and let's get some more roof tiles made so we can make more money. And we're starting to get a lot of ale now, which is amazing. Yeah, wool. We're gonna have a lot of wool, so we can either sell them or I don't know what we want to do with that, but we're starting to get some hides, which is nice. So let's quickly just throw somebody on here, do a little bit of hunting, get as many hides as we can, and then we can keep some shoes being made. They should be able to hunt these pretty quick. How are we doing with our berries? That's still quite high. And that's amazing. Honestly, I might even get another berry hut. I don't know if I really need to, honestly. No families unassigned to guide the ox. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully they can do that pretty quick. We got about 11 hides, and then I'll get somebody on our tannery as well. But yeah, only one available. What? How do we only have one available living space? Is that because these are in construction? I think it very well could be. Okay, if that's the case, let's just unassign somebody. Then they can kind of build all this stuff. Okay, there we go. 14 hides, getting a little bit closer here. I would like some more raiders to attack if they could. I think that'd be quite lovely. Oh, this is coming up now. Oh, this is looking epic. Absolutely love this. Our nice little kind of castle gate. See, that's what this whole thing needs, like a nice big stone castle. That's kind of what we need here. I feel like that would look a lot better than just the wood, but the wood looks cool. I feel like it's very like small, like it's fitting, you know, it's fitting to like a small town. But then later you kind of get the stone castle walls. A little bit cooler, and then obviously this could probably be like a castle wall as well around the church. I feel like you can maybe integrate that, maybe customize that a little bit. Lots of cool things. We got 23 timber. Let's maybe upgrade these houses. Just because they're outside of the wall doesn't mean they can't have nice houses. Okay, we still got lots of berries. Yeah, we're a little bit low on fuel.
I think the window.
What I might want to do is get some more vegetable gardens throughout here. Because we'll definitely need some more. Like, what could be some vegetable gardens? I could even like take this out. And then maybe make all of these like nice big, well, I kind of like the look of this, honestly. Let's maybe keep that, but then these could be like vegetable gardens. I actually like the thought of that. Let's maybe get a nice little path going this way. Kind of going this way. And then I can get some nice big vegetable gardens going throughout here. Let's just kind of connect to there. I can take this and go straight up this way. And then get some houses in here. I like that. They're going to be nice big plots, and they will be farmers and farmers only. Oh gosh, wait, what? Construction cost 10? Tell me I don't have 10 timber? It says I have 15. I guess we, that's weird. I think it's just being glitchy, so I'm gonna do this instead. I'll get maybe one big one there, and then I'll just get going this way. And see if I can make this kind of work. Oh, that is so weird. I don't know. I might just need more timber or something. Where could we get a couple extra workers? Are we almost done this? I think we must be almost done this. Yeah, we're getting a little bit closer. Not much left to do. We gotta build the garrison tower, obviously. Let's start getting some firewood, actually. That's probably a good idea. Here we go, a couple of more little towers coming in. Absolutely lovely. How are we doing over here? I feel like I can upgrade these now. Get some goats in there. Might as well get them doing something. Okay, that's good. Anything else we can do? We're missing a little bit of food variety in here, it looks like. We only got berries. Man. 103 left to collect in September. Hopefully they get all those, actually. Just thinking about that. This is a little bit full. Yeah, hopefully they're able to do that. Oh, this is done. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, taxes. Honestly, we got a decent amount of money here. Let's do a 10% tax. I want to get some more money in our treasury. Kind of ready to go, but this is epic. Got a nice little castle wall here now. And I'd like to maybe get, this is going to be weird. It's kind of a giant waste of money, but a tax office. I could probably put this like right on the outside of here. Let's put it right there. I feel like that would work. I think what's supposed to happen is they open this up somehow. I mean, it used to be like this, but then they changed the way it looked. So I don't know how it really works now, but let's kind of pretend they open this up, and then let's kind of, yeah, you can get our tax office there. Our logging camps. Oh, we got like nobody on there. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, Hunter, I think they're done. Let's quickly get somebody on our tannery because we have 25 hides. Running out of fuel. That is not good. Okay. Got one family here. Let's maybe do vegetable gardens there. And of course, we're a little bit low on timber now. Let's get them off of our saw pit. Let's get 2 families on our logging camp. We got to be getting close. We're almost in November. Yeah, they're going to get all that done. We'll get all those berries. And then it's time to collect vegetables pretty soon here as well. So that will definitely be a plus. We can upgrade a couple of houses here. Okay, we got 14 timber. Is this unglitched? Can it be, please? Oh, why is it saying that? Okay, I might actually have to just delete this path and kind of redo it. Let's just take this. And then we can kind of just get going all the way along here. I think it's because it's like connected to there, so I think that might work now. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, that is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why that's not working. There we go. Now we can do it. So we can get like that many. We could also do that. I feel like this also might be cool. Let's maybe do that. Let's build it that way, and then we can get some nice big plots. A couple more families. We are out of fuel. Okay, so let's get another woodcutter here. And we need some more food variety if possible. Yeah, we got a ton of spears. Actually, wow. We got probably too many spears. Let's maybe pause our blacksmith, pause our joiner's workshop, and let's kind of see here. Let's maybe get a couple more units. Yeah, that takes up a lot of them. What I'd like to do is maybe get a unit of... Let's do swords. I could also do pole arms. That might be kind of nice, but let's maybe do swords. And let's do some small shields, and let's kind of start working on that. Okay, that's good. Start working on that, and then I can get another unit here. So let's maybe get some of these guys. Yeah, that's good. We'll get all that built up. We've already delivered all of that, which is nice. We are December now. Did we get all those berries? Yes, we did. Perfect. So let's free up those workers. Let's make sure our marketplace is good. So let's get our storehouse capacity. Let's get another worker on there. And now let's really focus down getting some firewood, getting some logs. Wild animals are good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Oh, all these are kind of ready to go now. So yeah, I want to get lots of vegetable gardens here. Kind of ready to go. Yeah, lots of available living space here. This is ready to go. Okay, now that this is kind of built, I can sort of figure out how I want this to go. So obviously I'll need... Oh, that's so annoying. I can't build in here? Okay, well, that kind of sucks. That takes up a lot of unnecessary space here, but I think that's all we can really do. Oh, this is gonna ruin our town. Honestly, I'm not even gonna worry about that. Let's see if we can get something over here. Yeah, this is kind of the same thing. This isn't as bad. I could get a couple plots in here still. Let's maybe get like 3 houses in there. That's not too bad, but in here, what can I do in here? I think this doesn't affect us too much. So let's just get it. Let's unsnap to the road here. And then let's re-snap to the road. I might have to do it this way. I like that. Let's do that. Get 4 houses there. Now this is looking like a town. We got all of these. I think, yeah, we can get some vegetable gardens here. Perfect. Those are all vegetable gardens. And then all of these will kind of be the same thing. I think we got lots of guys in there. Perfect. Now it is starting to look like a town. Got some vegetable gardens there. Nice big house there. Okay, how are we doing with the clay? We got 57 clay, 90 wool. I definitely need to get somebody on there. We need to get somebody on the planks. Let's maybe take one of these guys off, go on the planks. And then I'd like to get somebody on our weaver's workshop to kind of start taking care of that. Dyer's workshop. We have quite a bit of berries, but that's basically all of our food right now. Let's maybe see if we can limit this. So dyes, I only want to make like 10 at a time, I think is what I'm thinking. And then berries, let's set this to like, we got to make sure we have at least 150 berries, and they can't go below that, so I think that should be fine. But I guess just make to your heart's content otherwise. Yeah, let's do that. So now we can get somebody on there, and then I think we should be able to start making cloaks. That might be nice. Yeah, we've already made a little bit of yarn, and then I can start selling the yarn. So I'm excited about that. We are, yeah, I got something in our tannery. Let's maybe free up another worker there. Let's get another one on our mining pit maybe. Yeah, we got lots of roof tiles now. Let's start mining a little bit more. What else can we do? We got quite a few sheep now. Look at that. Lots of sheep. Yeah, I'm excited to make some cloaks. So I bet you we already have some. Yeah, I should be making cloaks pretty soon here. Okay, bandits have been spotted. Let's see where they're coming from. Looks like they're... Oh, we got 4 this time. Okay, yikes. I think let's just have our battle in the same spot. Let's get maybe all of these guys here. I don't know if we need these guys. I think just for the heck of it, let's just get them set up just so we don't use any unnecessary guys. And let's get set up right here. And then we'll get these guys kind of in the clearing. Okay, here we go. Let's wait for our fight. Yeah, I should be able to take these guys out here. Okay, here they come. They are charging down the hill. These guys should be easy to clean up here. Same old little fight. More guys this time, though. I feel like it'd be so cool to watch like 100 guys charge down that hill, or like 200. That'd be so epic. That's literally like Lord of the Rings. But here they come. Looks like they're attacking these guys. Oh, they changed their mind. So let's actually get them into there. And they're taking them, so that'll keep everybody kind of busy. And then let's see. Oh, they are kind of spreading out here. That's probably a better idea for them. But let's see if we can kind of take these guys out. They have spread out quite a bit here. That's what I like to see, a nice long battle line. That's epic. These guys must be cold. There's still snow on the ground. That water is nothing but freezing cold right now. Let's see these guys fight. They're a little bit more in the snow. Oh, lots of dead bodies on the ground already. That's what I like to see. Yeah, these guys are freezing. That'll definitely affect their fighting. Okay, let's see the numbers here. I don't think we've lost too many guys. Lost a little bit of guys, I think, there, but other than that, not too many. These guys are doing actually really well. Perfect. Let's maybe get these guys flanking now. Actually, that's pretty much about all of them. Yeah, there they go. Perfect. Got them taken care of. Let's get these guys back, and we basically lost like no guys. That's actually amazing. We have 3,000 influence now and lots in our treasury. So you guys are about to see quite the little battle. Quite the big battle, actually, I should say. Let's get these guys back to work. And now that this is built, I think I will get somebody on our corpse pit. And maybe free up somebody. Kind of do that. We're in the spring now, which is nice. Just in time for a nice little battle. We barely made, oh my gosh, got like no food. Let's get somebody on here right away as soon as this starts growing. We have, yeah, we got lots of timber and lots of planks. So let's just stop all production of that. We still need to get lots of firewood though, but I think let's just get like, let's max this out. Because I kind of want it to do the same thing where we needed to get lots of kind of everything. So cloaks, we're already making cloaks, so let's start selling those. Let's export cloaks, and honestly, let's just keep like 3 at a time here. So let's get our trader up for that. Exporting cloaks, that'll be quite nice. And shoes, I will also put this to like 6. So let's maybe do like 5 for both. Just kind of keep a little bit of variety. Yeah, everything else can kind of go. Did we ever get our others? Okay, our horse finally came. That's perfect. That will help. That will definitely help. We got another worker we can kind of spread out here. So let's maybe go on there. All these trees should be growing pretty soon. Let's go a nice big area. And these guys should be collecting these bodies. Let's maybe wait until they kind of do all that before we have another battle. Actually, I guess we don't necessarily have to. Well, let's kind of figure out where we want to go. I don't think I want to go in this region. There's not a lot here for me. I mean, we got rich stone, which is decent. Over here, we got rich fish, rich wild animals, and iron. That is probably one of the best you can have. And it'll kind of allow me to build down here, and I've always wanted to do that. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this region. Actually, what's our ember fertility? And we got a little bit of ember fertility as well. Tiny bit of barley, so that's definitely not bad. What do we have for mercenaries? Basically nothing. Let's get these guys. And I suppose we could use some of our own guys here. I think our battlefield is going to be up here. So they're coming from way over there. I might even free up some of these guys. Maybe disband that unit, and then I can use some of these spearmen. Yeah, I like that. And then I can use all those guys. Should be just fine. Here they come. Let's make sure they're walking. Yeah, we are really struggling for fuel, so let's see if we can kind of get that figured out. I might have to kind of limit this. Let's maybe allow them to chop down wood over there. That might kind of help. Yeah, here they come. And I suppose let's get our guys ready to go as well. Actually, what I might do, let's use our retinue unit, because all it costs is money for these guys. 232. Let's get our retinue unit out, and I think just that. That should be enough to beat them, I feel like. And let's just get walking. Okay, we're almost there. Let's allow them to get a little bit closer. And then if I need to, I can send more guys, but I'm kind of just limiting the amount that are originally there. Oh, hopefully this works. Definitely cost a pretty penny, so we're gonna have to pay for these guys again. Let's quickly claim this, so we don't have to pay for these guys again too soon. So Gauntlet has been thrown. They are sending just the regular old 5 at us, looks like. So battlefield is back here even, so that's actually quite nice. I'm gonna send one more. Actually, let's send 2 units out here. Let's get them running. Spearmen, let's get set up. Let's maybe go like right back in here, maybe right along this tree line, and then all of these guys I'll get kind of behind here. Archers can kind of go like that. Let's gonna get it set up here. Yeah, here they come. It's kind of a shame I can't really set up here, but let's stay inside the circle if we can. Okay, we're kind of, whoa, where are these guys going? Okay, there we go. Yeah, here they come. Any guys? Oh my gosh, what? Okay, just brigands and archers. Hopefully they don't, oh wow, okay. I might have to advance here. Let's advance. Battle has begun. I don't want these guys running. Let's advance this battle as quickly as we can. Okay, here we go. Let's kind of get set up here. Let's get going this way. And then all of our militia units, I'm going to kind of just put like this. Let's shoot their archers here. Let's spread them out. We don't want to disband them. That would be very bad. Let's put these guys on standard ground. Okay, here they come. Let's get these kind of flanking around. And I might actually get these guys on the flanks as well. Let's charge them in. Let's get these guys on the flanks. Just like that. Our archers are taking them out, which is nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of a counter charge here. They're going to charge on our backs, but I think it is much more important to do a charge behind them here. Yeah, they're going to kind of do a counter charge, counter flank there, but they're going to be shooting our archers, or our guys in their backs, which definitely will be good. So let's see if we can take them out before they do anything of the sort. Yeah, I think we are melting these guys pretty good here. These guys are already breaking. Let's maybe charge in there. Let's charge around here. Actually, let's take out these guys. Might as well take them out. Okay, we broke them. That's perfect. If we can at least take these guys out before these guys get here, hopefully they don't burn our entire town to the ground, but I think we might be able to make this work. Okay, let's get set up here. They're coming. I don't know where I think they're probably going to come up this hill. So let's kind of just get set up like that. Yeah, we can kind of take out their archers here. Yeah, now we're kind of taking them out. That's perfect. New message. They're trying to pay us off. 496. It's actually pretty good. But no, let's end that conversation. Where are they coming from? I do not see them. Kind of a problem. Let's quickly set up just in case. Let's get set up like right here, maybe. And then I'll get these guys just right behind here. Continue to shoot them. Yeah, I still don't know. Okay, that's just a victory. I guess they must have just... Yeah, they've kind of ran away. That is perfect. So let's get these guys disbanded and get these guys back. We actually didn't even lose that many guys. We didn't lose any retinue. That was more than ideal. Run back to your little holes. Get out of here, brigands. Going through our trees that we planted. Stomping over our little trees. That's not nice. Okay, now we have this region. I want to start over here as quickly as we can. Obviously, we don't have enough money to do that yet. We'll just need 250 to get a settlers camp. Actually, is that 250 regional wealth? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely need to wait a little bit longer. But while we do so, let's kind of get everything else set up here. So we got 4 units or families on there. Should be planting lots of trees. Those guys are going to be quite annoying as they leave. Let's get another family on there. Okay. Here these guys come. Let's get them back to work. And I love that I didn't lose any retinue units. That's actually quite nice. Got a couple of units here. Let's maybe do vegetable gardens over here. I think they could get nice little gardens. Okay, 8 available living space. That is quite nice. I feel like this just isn't as big as it should be. Like, I need to make this even a little bit bigger. Potentially, and then maybe kind of swing it around here. That's the only thing I might do. Like, I have 106. I'm gonna do it right now, actually. Let's open our castle planner. I'm gonna get another tower here. Oh shoot, I'll have to kind of build this right maybe here. How far can I build this? I can build it right there. That's perfect. And that'll kind of allow me to just go this way. How bad would that look? Maybe even, I don't know. What's the best way to do this? No, I kind of want this to make sense. So let's get going. Let's see. Maybe like this. And then I can swing this around kind of through here and connect to maybe there. I don't know. How does that look? That's not too bad. Let's just do that. We're gonna need some more timber for that. But that kind of swings around a little bit more. Would have been nice to maybe connect to our church or something, but that's fine. It's kind of, it does its job. I think it kind of creates little choke points for us, which is nice. Let's wait till we get a little bit more timber. We definitely have enough planks, so let's stop doing that. And let's get a little bit more timber now. How is our market doing? We need more storehouse capacity if we can. Let's maybe free up one worker and let's get somebody else on our storehouse. Okay, we need about one more timber to complete all of that. Okay, we have 28 timber. Let's commit that now. What's annoying is they have to rebuild the stupid garrison tower every single time. Seems a little bit weird. I think it's like a bug, but whatever. It is fine for now. Okay, we have 1,000 influence. Are we still taxing? I think we should be. We definitely should be. Let's get some animal pens for here. Okay, that's good. What else is going on over here? We got all vegetable gardens over here. Nothing over here. Those are vegetable gardens. Oh, we have animal pens. Wait, what? Oh, they must have goats. Okay, I already have goats on there. And we are getting some more fuel now. I don't want them to get too close to our wild animals because I'd like to hunt them if I can, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I really need to get charcoal burning. Oh my gosh, what can we do to do that? We still have a decent amount of money. What else could we sell? Okay, we got lots of yarn. Should have lots of, a decent amount of dyes, I guess. We're making lots of cloaks now. Yeah, we should be making a decent amount of money here. What I might do is let's make even more money. Let's import like 50 barley at a time. Import 50 barley and then we can sell even more ale. The more ale, the better, really, for everything. I could make more tools. But we're kind of flying through the iron slabs, to be honest. Yeah, we got a little bit of sidearms left over. So let's get another one of those. And then we can kind of just fill all of that. We're basically just missing some recruits for all that. Full unit of retinue, which is nice. We just gotta wait till we get a little bit more in our treasury. I think I want to spend this on another region building. But I also want to make sure we have enough in case we get attacked to defend ourselves. Even though we have a decent amount of units here, but you never know. You just never know. Oh, we already have that built. That's kind of insane. Oh, see, I want to delete this. Would have been nice to just have like up to there. Whatever. It's kind of around here. Oh, I can't even. Oh, that is so annoying. See, that's kind of the problem. If you have this whole thing going around this entire thing, you can't really, like, you gotta build in here before you lay these down. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like in here, I can't even get anything anymore. Like I could, but kind of look dumb, but whatever. Actually, let's just do it. So what if it looks dumb? So what? Let's actually do that. Kind of fills it in a little bit more anyway. Okay, these are all ready to go. Let's put goats on there. A little bit of goats. Okay, that's perfect. I'm happy with that. We're getting a lot more people moving in, which is nice to see. Even though we have a pretty low approval rating. Let's get from there and there. I think we have everybody on our... Yeah, that's maxed out. Should be getting lots of berries, but that is about it. I'd like to get even more. Let's maybe do that. This is a long way to go just to kind of... Let's just get going this way just to kind of connect that a little bit better. But if I can get some burgage plots kind of facing out all the way here, that'd be quite nice. Okay, just like that. Okay, what else can we do? I think I'll get another one on there to get some more money. That might help. Okay, we're just getting people moving in left, right, and center here. So let's maybe max this out. Oh my gosh, see, that's such a problem. I can't even click on this anymore. Oh, that's so annoying. Please fix that, Manor Lords. Okay, let's do that. And I guess we'll have to see if they still build one here. Might have to get another marketplace somewhere here. Where could I get one? Maybe like in here? Or over here might be kind of nice. Oh, this would be a cool little spot actually, but nope, of course can't build there. We're kind of limited for space. Let's maybe just put it like... Let's just put it like over here maybe. Little marketplace. I don't think I'll build that fence even further, so let's just get that there. And they can kind of figure it out. Okay, that's fine. We have our tax office now. Looking pretty good. I definitely don't mind that. Little tax office. Let's maybe get a little path. Oh, of course you can't after the fact. Man, that fence is killing me. We are out of berries now. Oh my gosh. It's only August. Okay, so we're out of berries. Apparently. I don't know if that's gonna grow anymore, but let's free up all of them. And yeah, oh wow. We made 41 cloaks now. We basically just need more workers here to keep everything selling. Like we gotta go collect all those cloaks, but nobody's really available. Let's get this maxed out. That maxed out, and let's actually get another forester's hut. Could definitely benefit from another one of those. Why do I have a horse and an ox just chilling over here? Interesting. Definitely interesting. Okay, we have another worker here. Let's get one in our storehouse, and then those are pretty much maxed out. Okay, I like that. See, is this working still now? Okay, it says we still are, but food supply is definitely low. We have a decent amount of money now. I'm just gonna keep people a little bit happier. If I can, let's go to food, and let's just get whatever we can that's cheap. Like, these are pretty cheap, and they're all minor trades, so we should be able to... Like, let's import some apples, let's import some eggs, just to get a little bit of food variety. Like, let's keep this at like 10. And berries we also want to keep coming. Actually, let's not trade berries. Let's trade meat instead. Let's do that. And then I could probably even import meat and then sell sausages. How much could I sell sausages for? Probably not a lot much. But I do have some salt I need to get. So honestly, let's just do that because I'll need to do it anyway. So let's do that. I could probably just connect this to there. Oh, wow. They destroyed this. Well, I guess I don't need to rebuild it, but let's get that kind of built up. And then I can get somebody on there. Yeah, we should be making some good money now. 13 available living space. Oh, I can upgrade a lot of houses here now. That really helped, actually. Okay, let's get a couple of vegetable gardens, maybe. All those are kind of ready to go. Let's upgrade some houses. We can upgrade basically all these. Let's maybe upgrade all of these ones first, because they are behind the wall. They are the lucky few. Okay, let's do that, and that pretty much uses up all of our planks now, so let's get somebody on there quick. Yeah, we're gonna start flying through that. Oh, we have this done. So what do we want to do? Man, so low on fuel. We are using fuel quite quickly, aren't we? Logging camp. Yeah, those are kind of maxed out. I'm just gonna free up a couple of workers. I need to plant some trees quickly here if we can. So let's maybe just do this big area and kind of just maximize our extra efforts on that. How are we low on ale? I could probably get another... Oh wait, is this... Okay, tavern's inside of that. Let's maybe get another ale worker. That'll probably help with that. Keep people a little bit happier. It's all about keeping people happy. They seem to be decently happy. Yeah, we're getting some food variety now, which is nice. And we have all of these we haven't done anything with, so let's do some vegetable gardens here. Running out of food. That is not good. That is definitely not good. So let's get those ready to go. Oh my gosh, running out of food. That is so bad, I can't even tell you. So we're getting a little bit of apple. Oh no, we're buying apples. Let's upgrade a couple more of these. And then now we're just waiting to upgrade a few more level 3 houses. We should have some of the resources. We've got roof tiles. We should have enough resources to kind of do that. But yeah, we need some more food variety for all that. Food variety we just don't have. Maybe we do. Never mind. Upgrade a couple more of these. This one I could upgrade. I'll just wait a little bit longer. I can't believe we're struggling for food so bad. That's insane. Okay, that's really gonna kill us if we're not careful. I do have a lot in our pasture. So I guess let's get another pasture while we're at it. Let's kind of just build this up back here. And build it to there. And then here we'll kind of do the same. Then we can get a couple of pastures in here. A couple of pastures there. It'll get rid of those trees, but that's fine. That'll give us a lot more room. And these should breed even quicker now, which is nice. I think what I could probably do is get a butcher, because we are going to need to get that salt either way. So let's just get a butcher in one of these houses. I don't know which one. Probably just this one. Let's get a butcher there. And then we can get some sausages from that. Yeah, we are in December, so I can't actually do that. So let's maybe free up. I think, are they do this yet? Let's build that. Almost done building that. And then I'm honestly just gonna put like 4 families here to collect all of that, just so I have it. And then I'm gonna import as much meat as we can. I think that should help out. Yeah, we get a nice little town here. I'd love to have some more bandits attack me if we can. We have a decent amount in our treasury. I'm just gonna focus on growth for a little bit here. Oh, we have too many people, honestly. I don't really want to grow anymore. Yeah, our taxing's probably fine. We have a lot of extra families. Kind of put some place here. So let's do, yeah, one on there. We have lots of planks now. We can get one on there. I think we should have, yeah, we already have 33 hides, so it's actually working quite nicely. I could probably keep somebody on our tannery at all times now. That's nice and maxed out. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And we are completely out of food. So that's nice. That's insane. January, February, we're actually, oh, we're just barely gonna make it. We're importing just like barely enough. We need to upgrade another house here. Is that a possibility? We need to upgrade 2 more. Come on. Yeah, I need to get another one on our trading post. Okay, raiders are coming in here. Where are they coming from? Over here this time, okay. So let's get out here. Let's just send all of our guys. And let's just have our fight like right. Looks like they're coming this way actually, so let's just set up there. Then we can get going there. And we should be able to beat these guys pretty easily. Put them on standard ground. There we go. Let's beat these guys pretty quick, and then we can take another region, hopefully. Yeah, let's take these guys out. Okay, there we go. Take these guys out as well. That is all of them. Bob's your uncle. Let's get back to town. And we don't even have to clean up any bodies, which is nice. Let's disband those guys, and now we have 2.4 thousand influence. We could take another region if we wanted. But I don't know if I really want to. Are we still taxing? We are still taxing. I want to get as much as we can. We got one on there. February, let's get one on there now, ready to go. And we can kind of chill out on our logging camps. Why can't I click on that? Seriously? Okay, I guess we just can't click on that. Got 9 months of fuel though. Let's free up a couple more families. Actually, we got maximum amount of berries by doing that, so let's just have 3 on there. New family just moved in. Let's do that. And we need to get people back on there. Okay, a family is hungry. We're definitely running out of food here. We might have to order a little bit more food here to be sustainable. So let's go to maybe about 20 for each, just to kind of get us through this hard time. Well, actually it's March, so we should be... Let's maybe lower this back down. I don't want to spend any unnecessary money if we can help it. Also, if we're gonna get some salt, I'd like to do that soon. Can I get somebody on there? I definitely need to replant some trees. I think we're doing pretty good for trees. Like, we definitely have... Oh my gosh, hunger. Not good. Not good at all. We're gonna be dropping like flies here. Let's see if we can salvage some of our approval rating. Let's stop taxing for a little bit. And we kind of just need to take care of some things right now. We got too many families. Honestly, I don't think I'll expand any more than this. I need to start our... Where is our butcher shop? So let's set this to sausages. I could butcher some meat for hides and stuff like that, but I think... Yeah, I don't know. I need to get some salt here as fast as we can. I think we're pretty good for that. So let's just get this as fast as we can right now. If we can get some salt, and then I'm gonna turn those into sausage. Let's order a little bit more meat. Let's import some meat. Let's set this to like 30 even. If we could at least make some sausages out of all that, I think that would benefit us quite well. Let's set this to stop eating the accepted goods, stop making meat, and then just take sausages. I think that might be a little bit better. So let's see how that turns out. I think it should work for us. We're still hunting, so let's take somebody off of there. And we are still making leather, potentially. Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay, so that family just... Are they available? Let's get 4 on there now. And they should be able to... They should be coming over here now. Yeah, here they come. They're definitely going the long way. I should get a path going up here, but honestly, whatever. They're all mining, harvesting. Yeah, here they go. Should get some salt pretty quick here. Hopefully is kind of the plan. We're making some leather. Got lots of yarn. Should I sell some yarn? I might as well, but then... Yeah, let's sell some yarn. Why not? Let's go to crafting materials. Go to our yarn, wherever that is. Let's export some of it. And let's just set this to like 30. I feel like I should be making quite a bit, so let's set that to about 30. We can sell it for a decent amount actually, so that's pretty nice. We'll export some of that. And it's just a minor trade, so we should be fine. Royal tax increased. I think we should be fine for our berries now. Yeah. Might be decent here. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely need to start planting some more trees. Can we get some more trees here, potentially? Yeah, I definitely don't want our guys to drop like flies. I can start harvesting some of these sheep as well once we get like a ton of them. Like I got 2 pastures to fill up here as well. So once those kind of multiply, that'd be nice. But as of right now, we'll just set it to sausages. The other thing we could do is maybe import like, I don't know, should we import wheat? How much would that cost? 7. And then if we sold the bread, it'd be for 4, but yeah, that would definitely be a loss as well. I don't know what the right decision is here, man. Like, we should be profiting. Let's take a look at this. Let's go do our trade. Are we at least profiting? Exports, 11,000 imports. So we're at least profiting still. But we are losing money on apples for sure, eggs, all that stuff, just to kind of keep happy. So I don't know if that's really worth it. I don't really care about their happiness right now. I just want to stay alive. For granary, let's get another worker on there. Kind of see how things go. I don't know. We'll see. But as we're kind of balancing this, I feel like we could maybe get away with... Yeah, we're getting some... Hopefully getting some sausages here. We're getting a little bit of vegetables as well. Okay, that's decent. I think we could probably start a build over here. Let's slow this down just for a second. And let's get a settlers camp here. So obviously, if we take a look at this, we have our wild animals here, our fish. Ooh, actually this would be perfect. I could probably send some food over yonder that way. So I think what I might do, let's maybe build right in here. If I do that, I can kind of get things started here. So obviously we'll have to take care of our own in this region for now. Let's just get our fisherman's hut there. We'll get our wild animals. It's actually pretty close here as well. So let's just get that kind of in the trees there. And this could kind of just come up along through here. And then maybe just connect to there for now. And then I'll just get a nice little road going there. That'll be a good little start. And then obviously, this is kind of best case scenarios because I've kind of built up here and all these trees are kind of hard to chop down. But you have all of these to chop down. So I'm just gonna put this right there. Actually, I hate that spot. I'm gonna fix that right now. Let's kind of just twist this a little bit and get it there instead. And I'll just kind of build this in a nice little circle, kind of like that. And then continue this on. That'll be good. We'll get our logging camp and maybe a couple other things. I could probably get like maybe a marketplace to start. What else do I want to get right now? Let's get a well, because we'll obviously need one of those. Let's just put it like this way. So let's continue this on. And then we can get a well right here. And then as far as our granary, I mean, it would make sense to probably put it over here. So let's put our granary over here, right next to that storehouse, right next to there. And I guess we need some lumber first, so we'll wait a little bit. We need to resume here. Gotta let them do the thing. Our ox, the chip post could probably even stay there actually. Let's maybe get another one so we can get another ox. And then yeah, I really want to maximize on all this fish. We got lots of wild animals, so I can send a lot over. And then we even have some iron, so this will be quite good actually. I think we could kind of work together here. I'd like to get a deep mine for this because, well, actually we got 200 clay and they're flying through the roof tiles, so I think we're doing pretty decent. We got 2 on there. How are we doing with the salt? Yeah, we've collected a lot of it actually. Okay, there we go. We should be making some sausages now. I think what I might do, where's our butcher shop? We have this one. I might actually get another butcher shop. Just for the heck of it. We definitely have a lot of people over here. And we're missing some recruits for these units, which is fine. A couple other people are moving in. I think we should be able to kind of stay floating, but yeah, we are floating and that is about it. Hopefully we can make some sausages with all that stuff. Do we have any... If we look at our storehouse, we do have some salt over here, so that is good. We don't need to go collect it from all over here. Yeah, let's kind of just mine all this until it's all gone. And then that should be good. So that is decent. I think, yeah, can I upgrade any more houses? I can upgrade these. So that'll be good. And that'll get us like, let's go to development. Okay, that'll actually give her second upgrade here. So that'll be nice. And that'll give us something. I mean, a deep mine would be nice. We can keep that going. Let's check back over here really quick. I could maybe do another battle as well. It is June, but I kind of want to get these guys kind of on their feet right now. So let's get that set up. Let's just kind of take out these. Yeah, these guys are running out of food. So let's start fishing. Let's get our hunting camp going. And obviously we'll need to get our timber going as well. So logging camp, that's good. Let's maybe get... Yeah, we need another timber, so we'll quickly kind of take care of that. Let's get another ox to start off here. We'll start fishing, that'll be good. And then eventually I'd like to mosey on over here and take care of that. I don't need too many people in this region, as long as I have enough to like maximize this and maybe send over some food. That's basically all I need in this region. I could probably send some weapons in return. Like, what do we have for weapons? Oh, we have a lot. Okay. Let's maybe stop making... Where's our joiner's workshop? Let's pause this for a second. Actually, let's make some iron parts. Or wooden parts, sorry. That'll take planks, but I could probably sell them. I don't really need them for anything else. So where is wooden parts? So we can actually export those. Let's sell all of them. We definitely don't need any. Let's export some of those, and we should have a decent amount of planks as well. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, and then I could probably even make some tools. Why not? Let's make some tools, and then I could sell those as well. Let's export our tools. Let's keep about, yeah, 6, why not? Maybe 5 just to keep all these matching. And that is a major trade, so we'll actually need to get that, and then we can export our tools. Okay, settlement level increased. That's what I'm talking about. So I could probably get charcoal burning. That would be kind of nice. Orchardy would also be nice. That would help for food, but I think I should be able to keep our people floating over here as long as I use my other region correctly. Let's get charcoal burning. And we could probably get this somewhere along here, maybe. Kind of set up through here, maybe. And take a path. Kind of like out and that way. And then I could get one on this side. I think 2 should be fine. We definitely have a lot of firewood to be turned into charcoal. And let's also enable that. So we're at least gonna have a lot of money in this region. So that is something to be proud of. Let's export our charcoal and get a trade route for that. Let's set this to about 50 maybe. And we can sell it for a decent penny as well. Export charcoal, that is lovely. Somebody's already on there. Okay, now we can kind of get this going. I definitely want to keep all these trees going, but without starting any fires. Okay, how are we doing? Are we getting any sausages? We're slowly making them, which is nice. Hopefully they at least eat those instead of the meat. Again, Manor Lords, if you're listening, allow me to not eat the meat so I can make them into sausages instead. That would be lovely. Okay, I also need to get somebody on here potentially. Let's maybe get a stockpile of hides. Let's go hunt for a little bit, get a little bit of meat. Okay, this is gonna kill us over here. Yeah, that's not gonna help. So let's set this to maybe 300. So then they can kind of, yeah, 352. I still want them to be a little bit in there for multiplication. Okay, ooh, that is getting full. So let's get somebody on our granary. And we also need a storehouse now. May as well just get that right there. Good little spot for that. But yeah, our drought is kind of killing us right now. We're getting a little bit of timber, which is nice. Let's get a couple of houses while we're at it. So yeah, like I said, I kind of just want to get like, I could probably get some houses, maybe even just along here. Maybe just go kind of like this. So our water's coming back. Look at that. The drought's over. Gotta just do that. Let's get some houses in here. I think I should be able to get a decent amount. And let's face them that way. That'll give us our 5 houses. And then once our tents go away, we can build some houses over here. Let's kind of prepare that. Ready to our well. Okay, that's perfect. We can start building those. We're getting a little bit of meat. Actually, we're getting a lot of meat, it looks like, and a decent amount of fish. That's kind of what we're going for. We're here in September, so we should probably get some firewood as well. So let's get this maybe here. We have our storehouse here as well. We got a decent amount of timber. Let's maybe stop doing that. Let's get somebody on our storehouse, because I do believe, saving complete, thank you, this is full. Our generic storage is full, so we need to keep that quite emptied if we can. Let's also get a saw pit in here. I'm actually going to take a little path and just get going out back here just to build some stuff. I think I could get a saw pit right on the corner there, maybe a couple other things in the future. That is good. Our approval rating definitely sucks, so let's get a marketplace as soon as we can. Actually, right here might be kind of nice once we build all those houses. Let's just do this right along here. I think that should be perfect. Homeless people's tents should go away, and then we can build a little market on there. That's kind of what we're hoping for. But aside from that, I think we're pretty happy. We got 2 months of fuel. Did we get our woodcutter's lodge? We're going to build that next. Let's set that to highest priority. And then we can get something on there. It is October, so we got to be a little bit careful here. Houses are only good if you have fire to put in them. We can also upgrade a few of these. Can we even get another one? Okay, we can get 5 more level 3s, and that will get us another house or another upgrade. So might as well upgrade a few more of these. And we even have a couple more. Yeah, 3 is amazing. That's like probably the best amount that you can put on there. We got lots of meat now. Hopefully we can make lots of sausages. And we got a couple butcher shops, which is nice. Oh, this one's butchering. Let's turn that to sausages. This one is sausages. Oh gosh, how many of them did we kill? Oh gosh, there goes our entire flock. I wish I would have picked up on that, but we got 73% approval rating. Lots of salt. I think we can probably even get all these guys back. And that gives us a lot more people. So let's kind of max out our logging camp here a little bit more. And maybe max that out. We have lots of firewood, so I mean, let's maybe even take them off. And make some more charcoal here. Then we can burn a little bit more efficiently. Food is a little bit better now. So that's something. What else could we do here? Hunting camp, that's pretty low. Let's turn that off. Let's get somebody back on our tannery because we got 45 hides now. Malt, iron ore, clay. We definitely have a lot of... Okay. Let's maybe get another worker on our clay furnace. This is getting quite low. We still have 1,000. Honestly, I don't even need to get deep mining. I think we'd be fine without it, but we got lots of money and our approval rating is pretty decent. Let's get our taxes back on and hop back over here really quick and make sure we turn on our woodcutters. So who could we stop working for now? We don't have ice fishing yet. We need to build this last house here. And then once we do that, a lot of good things will happen. We're getting lots of meat, which is great. Granary. Let's maybe free up one family here. And keep building. Just gotta build this one last house. Yeah, we're gonna get some firewood here. Last house, come on. There we go, level up. Okay, let's get advanced pawn keeping right off the bat. That will double. That's at 300 now, so they actually can't do anything right now. So let's set this to maybe even like 8. Let's go to like 700. I think might be fine because this will grow in the spring, or it'll start multiplying, and then we can get 1430. So that's actually quite nice. Let's maybe get them on the storehouse again, and we can keep hunting throughout the year, which is nice. I'd like to get somebody on our saw pit. I don't think... Okay, this is available now. Let's get this, and hopefully we can get a decent amount of stalls. That's perfect. And let's get... Should I just split this down the middle? I don't know. Where do I want to... I need some available living space here, but let's maybe just take this and get going right down the middle here. Then I can kind of split these up. I can get one house here. Perfect. Then I can get a couple of houses in here. I could probably even get some vegetable gardens. Let's get 2 going that way. And then I can kind of continue this on. So where else do I want this to go? I could probably continue this. Yeah, I basically just like 20 families maybe. Is that kind of our max? Is that kind of what we're looking for? We don't need anything crazy. I could build some houses in here maybe. build some houses. Let's kind of continue on through here. And then maybe just kind of come back through here. Kind of like that. I could get a couple of plots in here, maybe. Some nice unnatural ones. I like that. 2 going that way, and then I'll get a couple going this way. We'll wait till we get a little bit more timber because we need somebody to work on that actually. So we're gonna build a couple more houses just so somebody can move in. And then I need to get some planks coming in because yeah, we definitely need to do that. We got 16 months of food. Lovely. 7 months of fuel. Could we do a little bit better here? Yeah, that's not gonna grow for a little while. That drought definitely killed that. We got those set up. Okay, hopefully somebody moves in over here. I guess what we could do is maybe take another region here. So if I'm gonna take another one, I could probably take this one. And then this is kind of just, yeah, most of our troops are over here. I can kind of just send them this way. For our last battle, I kind of like that. And if I'm gonna build in another region, it's probably gonna be this one. Ooh, actually we got a rich salt over here. I'm gonna get our troops kind of set up and ready to go here. We got lots of that. Oh, we can get some good stuff here actually. So let's get both of these. And it looks like they're all even over here, so that's kind of nice. And I bet you the battlefield's gonna be up here. So let's just get set up here. And then I can kind of just claim this with influence. So let's get that going. Might as well be efficient. Okay, let's see what they end up sending. So the battlefield is here, so that's quite nice. Battlefield begins. Okay, they're sending 5 units at us. They're trying to pay us off here as well. Okay, let's turn around. Let's get maybe 3 units up the top here. And then maybe 2 off to the side. Get our archers up here. I might as well get everybody running because I'm going to need them to be quickly on their feet. Yeah, here they come. Okay, it looks like the battle has begun. Battle in progress, so here we go. They're going to send up their archers first, it looks like. So let's spread out and let's start taking these guys out. Okay, let's get up to the top of the hill. They are charging in, so let's do a counter charge here. Let's get these guys off to the side. I'm gonna charge these guys in there. Get these guys off to the side, okay. Their archers are pretty well depleted. I'm just gonna shoot these guys right through here. I think I should be able to get some nice shots in. I think they're nice and open. Let's get these guys in the flanks. Let's charge these guys in the back. We should have a nice little side charge here. Come on, man. Oh, I'm loving these mercenaries. They got good helmets, good shields, good gambesons. Should be able to chew them to bits. Okay, these guys are kind of gonna be a problem. Come on, gotta take them out. Let's maybe narrow down. Let's get more of like a head-on shot here. Okay, there we go. Let's charge these guys in and let's take 1 unit to break off and attack them. Okay, there we go. Let's take them out and that should be it. That should be a victory. Boom. Amazing. So they're sending, oh wow. Sending some bandits at us actually. So let's, might as well use them. We still have 15 days. So let's go attack them. Might as well get set up here. Let's go, you guys attack them. You attack, actually you attack them. You attack them. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. We got lots of influence from that. Hopefully, did we? I don't even know if we did. We might have. I think that's all of them, but let's get rid of them now. And we have 3 regions now. 1 left to claim here. So that's actually quite nice. What do we even need? Like, I feel like we have a decent little army here already. And obviously, hopefully some of these guys come back. I just got rid of them, but we might have a decent little army. Like, we got 5 units now. If we just got the other 6, that gives us 11. So, I mean, that's pretty decent. We got 76% approval rating over here. Again, we're struggling for food a little bit. My plan over here is to have as little people as possible and just be like a food powerhouse. That's kind of what I'm hoping to become. Are we getting some firewood? Yeah, we got 13 months worth. Let's take them off of there. Get them on the saw pit. And I don't think we're building anything else right now. So let's get everybody doing something. That's good. And we got a couple of families over here to kind of throw around. What do we want to do? Are we making some sausages yet? Hopefully. We're getting lots of money at least. So what I could do is maybe even import a little bit more meat. Yeah, let's do that. We got 4 on there. That's good. Okay, what else could we do? We could probably... Yeah, we still got lots of clay. Lots of roof tiles. Let's actually even take a family off of there, put them on there, and just start flying through that stuff as quickly as we can. I guess we could have 1 family chopping down firewood. 1 on there. Okay, that kind of maxes out those. And to kind of prepare and get a little bit ahead of ourselves, let's get a pack station. Let's get a couple of them here. I just need to send them a little bit of weapons in exchange for food if possible. Because we have lots of them. We got tons of shields. I could just send them shields, sidearms. Let's make sure we're actually making... Yeah, we're making swords, making wooden parts, but I could switch to shields eventually. Got a decent amount of planks. Yeah, I'm happy with that actually. Oh wow, we can upgrade a lot more stuff here actually. So we might as well do that. Let's get lots of level 3 houses. Okay, that should be pretty good actually. All these are level 1s. I could upgrade those as well, but let's just chill out with that. That will get us our last upgrade, I believe. And yeah, we're 10%, 78% with our 10% land tax. Is crazy. That's actually amazing. I could also upgrade these guys. I think we'll just wait a little bit. Okay, let's check back over here really quick. 50%, that is more than we had before. And yeah, that's decent. We need somebody to actually guide the ox though, so... Okay, here they come. We're gonna make some planks now. Getting some people moving in. We got 5 available living space. Yeah, honestly, that's decent. Like, that's 10 houses. I feel like that should be enough to kind of max that out, max out our hunting. We got a little bit of planks. We do. So I'm gonna get a tannery once we get some timber. Maybe. Maybe. We also need some timber to build our church, which will definitely be next. We need 5 for that. Come on, can somebody move in? Let's upgrade these, actually. $82 meat. See, that's why rich wild animals is amazing. And 58 hides. Like, that is so good. I love that. Okay, we got a decent amount of planks already, so let's just build some stuff and get some timber if we can. We're in January, so we're getting a little bit closer to our spring date. Let's take this path and continue it on into our town. Kind of get going right to there. And then I could kind of build some houses going this way, but I don't know. We'll kind of see how it goes. We're at 51%, so we are in the green. Somebody should be moving in soon, if all goes according to plan. And honestly, let's get ahead of ourselves a little bit here. Let's get some stone, just so we can be a little bit proactive, because we're gonna need some eventually anyway. So That's good. That's going to start growing soon. Let's check back over here. We got a couple families to put somewhere. Got 2 months of food. That will change in a little bit here. Got 3 families on there, which is good. Dyer's workshop. We're doing pretty good with that. Okay, we got lots of salt, which is amazing. Kind of selling everything else, which is good too. Okay, we got our final upgrade here. This needs to be a little bit important. Do we need to, I think we're good for mining. Apples would be good. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get an orchardy because, or I could get helmet making. What's more important? I feel like we need to take care of our food. Okay, that is our last upgrade, so hopefully it's worth it. All of these houses I am going to turn into an apple place. If I can. This can be a little annoying, but I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, I think for the most part that is all of them. Now that we have apples, we can get some year 3 apples eventually, and then I think we should be good. Missing a little bit of tavern supply over here. So we could probably even get, yeah, we're not supplying everyone. I think I could make them a little bit happier by getting another worker in here eventually. Ooh, we're in the wrong region. There we go, we got 3. Let's get another worker on our tavern. Because we got lots of ale to kind of go around. Got lots of malt, which is good. Tons of barley. Let's maybe do that actually. Let's get another worker on our malt house, then we can fly through that a little bit faster. Might be a little bit more efficient. How are we doing with the charcoal? We're making quite a bit.
This is heavier than it looks.
Got lots of fuel, and we should be making some food now. Okay. We're in February, so what we might want to do is check over here really quick. This will be growing eventually, but it has to get to 700 for us to be able to even do anything, so it might take a little bit of time. We got some planks now, so now I could get a tannery. Let's get our tannery in here, and we'll get a trade post over here. Then we can start selling some stuff. Nobody's moved in yet, hey? Unfortunate. Still need a little bit more timber. Yeah, we can start building some of that stuff. That's climbing a little bit more. I think it just because it's spring, people are gonna get a little bit happier here, so. Running out of food, oh my gosh. Hold your horses. We're gonna get some food soon. Yeah, it's a bunch of people walking around like ants. Crazy. Let's take a look at our mercenaries. Okay, yeah, we actually have some pretty good mercenaries here. Like, that'll give us 13 units. Honestly, we could do this pretty soon. We might be able to end this and win. We have some new mercenaries, so it might be a little bit different. I love to start getting some food. Gotta build a couple of things here. Yeah, 74 hides, all that can turn into leather, and then we can sell all of it. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Okay, this should be growing. That's a 450 now, which is lovely. Should keep climbing every month. It'll be kind of fun to see all that go. We still have 5 available living space, so I think we might be fine. Okay, I think we can build our church now. And this, I kind of just want to build right on the corner. Oh, I had a good spot there. Let's just build it like right there. I kind of like that. Church nice and smack dab in the middle. That should help with the approval rating. And then what about everything else? We got church level, clothing. Our tannery is coming up here. Wild animals. Oh, it's actually set this to 10 or 20, sorry. 110 meat. Like, we are getting so much out of that. That's crazy. Animals have migrated. That's not good. Let's actually set this even higher. I feel like we get more out of it when we set this to 30. it's at 26, let's allow them to grow a little bit more. Is this getting a little bit higher? 450 still. Let's get them to get a little bit more timber. Maybe a couple more planks. Sure, why not? We got lots of fuel still. Hey, we just had a family move in actually. Let's order, oh, do we need to get another ox? We need to get our trading post and we need to, yeah, tannery. Let's get somebody on there. And then we need to build that next. And then our church. Yeah, looks like they're building that next. Should be able to fly through that. Yeah, let's get some planks and then I can start selling those. Let's wait till we get one more family, I think. 675, we can almost get them on there. You can see some fish kind of swimming around. Apparently we have 675 fish in that pond. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if we have a rich one, this should be bigger. Like, it should be like this size. Like an actual pond. I don't know. That's kind of what makes sense in my mind anyway. Okay, how do we want to... Let's maybe get some more charcoal workers. Oh, we got a forest now. Okay, awesome. These guys have migrated, which isn't a huge deal. They're not that much farther. But they're just kind of down there. We're making some sausages. Yeah, look at our little apple trees now. I guess I could. Yeah, I don't want to get any more people. We have these ones I could also switch to apples. Might as well get the most out of all this. Let's kind of just keep some vegetable gardens maybe. This is a pretty good one for apples. Okay, we had another family member move in here. So, okay, I could set this up now. Let's actually get somebody on here quick. On our livestock trading post, let's order some mules. We'll just need 4 of them. Import some mules. Let's make sure we put somebody on there. And then I can get these going. Let's put our little mules on there. We still have lots of money, so honestly I'm not worried about that. Let's check back over here. How are we doing? I think, oh yeah, we got one more family, and I wanted to put them somewhere. Yeah, we got lots of leather now. I want to put them on here. Now, we can't actually get our leather thing yet. It's gonna cost 60, so we need to get planks instead, so let's just export some planks. Let's set this to like, whatever, 65. Export our planks, and it's just a minor trade, so should be fine. They'll be able to do that without any further assistance. Our church is built. We should be able to... We're just missing a little bit of timber, actually. We are absolutely swamped with that. So let's get another worker on our logging camp. And we actually even got a little bit of money already, which is crazy. Got a little bit more, so now let's start selling some real stuff. Leather, let's export that, get a trade route. And then let's set this to like 5. Export our leather. That's awesome. Let's keep our planks now. Now we can start making some real money. Okay, how's our hunting camp? That's already at 40, so that's really good. Fisherman's hut, I'd like to get somebody on there now. It's at 1,000. So that's quite lovely. I could also upgrade these. So let's, might as well do that. We're gonna need a little bit more stone actually. So once we get another worker, I can throw them somewhere. Actually, let's get some fish, because we're definitely gonna need a lot of food to be able to send to my other region. And just to get ahead of ourselves a little bit, I would like to get one of these set up right off the bat. And then I can kind of max those out. Okay, we have one more family to throw around here. Do we have enough mules? I think we might. Do we have any yet? We have 3. Okay, so where are they? We got 1. There's something there. I don't know where the rest of our mules are. A couple other families are moving in. Let's get 1 on there, 1 on there. And let's send them... Oh gosh, what do we want to do? Let's send them swords. Sidearms, receive fish, maybe. Receive some fish for that. Okay, that should be good. And then this one, same thing. We'll send them some small shields. In return, we'll get some... Should we do fish? No, let's do some meat. Some meat instead. Okay, perfect. I think that should really help. Yeah, let's make sure we continue making stuff. We actually need some more large shields really quick, so let's go... Wait, where's our wooden parts? It says we don't have any. Do I have this disabled? We're out of planks, that's why. Shoot. Let's just take 1 worker off of there. Let's get them on our planks. And then let's switch this to large shields, because in case we have any guys die, I need to kind of recuperate with them. So we're going to need some more large shields for that. I wouldn't mind having some more spears as well, actually. Now that I think about it. But yeah, we're going to send some weapons over here for these guys. Looks like we already have some. So we can start a little army for them. So that'll be good. Start getting some of them and they can defend themselves. Let's get somebody else fishing. Tannery. I think, yeah, we got all of our leather now. So let's get them off of there and let's maybe do a little bit more wood. What do you guys think? Yeah, fuel. Let's get some fuel. Oh, we actually have a lot of people here to throw around. Let's get a little more timber. Actually, instead of that, yeah, we're kind of maxed out with that. So let's do granary. I think what's more important here? Granary and storehouse. So let's do a granary first. They'll need to upgrade that. Shoot. Oh, man. We need to get somebody over here. Let's just do that now. And let's maybe free up a worker here. See, now that you keep this at 30, it multiplies a lot faster. Okay, I learned something today. I always set this to 20, but then once it gets to 20, they multiply a lot slower and then it kind of just stays at 20. But 30, they kind of just always stay above 30. So it's kind of just endless, which is a little bit nice. Now I need to make a decision. Do I even want to upgrade these to level 2? What would that even get me? Like I could get, I mean, trapping would be nice. Trade logistics. I don't really, this is, honestly, I think I'm fine. Meat, like we got lots of meat. I don't need to send any salt over here. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're making a decent amount of money. We should be nice and happy. I guess I could probably get some vegetable gardens with these nice big plots. Just have a little bit more food variety to keep them a little happier. Might as well do that. Let's get them all vegetable gardens. And a chicken coop, why not? Okay, we had another family move in. Yeah, honestly, this is, I'm pretty happy with where we're at here. I could probably get a little bit, yeah, what the heck, let's get a couple more houses. Just literally like this, and I'm just gonna take this and go like that. And I'll just get a couple houses kind of along here. Nothing too fancy. 3 houses. I could do that and I'll get 4 out of it, but a lot of these I can upgrade. These, that'll help. Perfect. I think that should be good enough. 2 houses there, that'll give us 4 more. That should give us a lot. Yeah, 76% approval rating. We'll just keep people nice and happy. Less mouths to feed, but then we'll just get a ton of food. Yeah, we already have a bunch of weapons over here, which is nice. How are we missing equipment? Small or sidearms? Wait, what? Let's fix this. Boom. 20. Sometimes you just gotta reset that, so there we go. We're completely maxed out over there. In fact, I might actually upgrade these guys really quick. Now that we have a ton of money. Okay, we got those guys fully upgraded. I like that. Let's maybe wait till these guys get to full. And then I think we could even have our battle here. As far as our mercenaries, oh my gosh. Honestly, I might have to get all of these guys and then just pay them over and over again. They are too good to pass up. These mercenaries are absolutely insane. That's so many guys. Okay, let's get these guys over here and kind of ready for our battle. Let's just get them running. They shouldn't take any food away from us, but yeah, they're gonna kind of be ready to go. That, like that alone is 9 units plus our own 6. Like that's amazing. That should be plenty. So that's good. I could also get another retinue unit if I wanted. Yeah, let's do that. Let's might as well max out on that. Let's get a manor and just put it right here if I can, maybe. Oh, somewhere. Let's just put it like here. Get a little road here. And then a garrison tower right next to it. Of course, we need a little bit more timber for that, but shouldn't take too long. Okay, do we have some stone? We finally have some stone, so let's take... Oh, roll attacks increase. Let's take them off of here. And let's get them fishing, and we could also get them chopping wood, planks, a little bit more of that maybe. Yeah, that's good. Let's get that built up and then we can get our second unit of retinue. Set that to highest priority even. Okay, I guess we're kind of struggling for food now. Oh, raiders are coming. Where the heck are they coming from? Up here, of course. Oh, of course. Okay. Let's just take these guys out. And let's go defend our homies. Put them on standard ground. Let's maybe get set up right across here. Yeah, here comes our guys. Epic little shot for the intro. Oh yeah. With our little merchant coming through there. Love it. I also would have liked to get helmets for these guys, but I don't know. How much money do we have over here? Oh, we have so much. I'm just gonna get helmets, honestly. We have quite a bit, so I'm just gonna get... I think helmets would definitely help. So let's get that. 330, that's not even that bad. And I'm just gonna import like 50 of these. Import helmets, 50. They're $11 each, but honestly, that's fine. Let's get these guys ready to go. Where the heck? No, thank you. Come back here, please. Oh my gosh, that is so glitched, it's not even funny. Okay, let's at least line up here, man. Come on. Line up, please. Oh, these guys are so glitched. What are those guys doing? I don't know where they're going. Okay, come back here. Okay, take these guys out, please. And then we'll at least have enough influence to take another region here. What the heck's happening here? There's one more brigand over here. Okay, took him out. Awesome, we lost tons of guys. Oh gosh, okay. Let's get these guys back. And just get rid of them. Okay, perfect. Get back to work. And then I need to find a place for these guys to go. So we have a lot more people. Let's max those out. Everything's maxed out, that's the problem. Saw pit. Let's get somebody on our hunting camp and we'll just max that out. Sure. Why not? I could upgrade a couple more of these houses. All these I can upgrade. Yeah, let's get some work done. Why not? Upgrade a lot of these. Okay, perfect. How are we doing for food? A little bit better, I guess. Got a little bit of apples. Good variety, which is something. That's definitely something. Yeah, I like that. Did we ever get our manor built up? Just about. Still under construction. Let's maybe get... Let's get a horse for these guys. Why not? And let's take a look at this. So our storehouse could definitely use another worker. Oh, I need to upgrade that as well. So let's do that. Hunting camp is doing well. See, it's at 38. It's literally growing faster than I can collect meat. That's crazy. Let's get another one on there. And I guess that's where a second hunter comes in. Yeah, that's good. 78% approval rating. How are we doing with this? I think we're almost done that. Can we commit that? Yeah, we can build that now. Now I do believe I can get another unit of retinue. Yep, we have them already. I'm just gonna quickly upgrade these guys. And I guess I gotta be a little bit careful to keep enough money around here to pay all those guys. I'm actually gonna check that really quick here. So we have this. Let's make sure we play that. Yeah, we're 2,000, so we just need to make sure, yeah, we're taxing them still. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's upgrade these guys again. Yeah, there we go. 547. I think that should be enough still. We still have 26 days, but yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get another tax little season here. And then as far as that, I think we're just waiting a little bit longer for these guys to kind of get fully maxed out, and then we're gonna have our battle. Like, honestly, this is gonna be a battle for the times. This is gonna be crazy. Let's set that to highest priority, get that built up. How is our granary doing? Decent. These guys are still just doing nothing, I guess. Okay, we just need to get one more worker assigned here somewhere. That's done now. Storehouse and granary are doing pretty good. That's going to keep growing, so I definitely need a few more workers in there. But this is done now. Now we're completely maxed out. We're just missing, like... We just need somebody else to move in. We're just missing a little bit of recruits. We got lots of sidearms and small shields. I could check over here and make sure we have lots. Actually, not a whole lot, but that's fine. Are we getting helmets for these guys? We should. Do we import any? Yeah, it says we should have imported some helmets. Interesting. Okay, well, hopefully they do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time for our battle. I'm going to just Gonna quickly get everybody over there that we need to. So yeah, let's get all of our troops over here. Oh, accidentally clicked the wrong button. I'm just gonna get them all over here. Do a couple little intro clips. Just kind of walking around here, and then I will show you guys our big battle, our final end. I think it should be quite the... I've literally gone against 17 units. I mean, we might even have more than that here. This might be the biggest army we've ever had, but this will be a battle to remember. I promise you that. But we'll kind of wait a little bit longer till they get here. And I also want to wait for a nice little spring fight, because I think in the spring it looks a little bit better. So we'll kind of see. Let's make sure we are walking. Let's stay walking here. Okay, there we go. Here they come. We'll kind of wait for the spring here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially ready for our battle. Let's get this thing started. We got so many units here. Look at them all. Actually, let's count them here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 units. They've sent 17, so honestly, this could be a close battle. Let's claim with influence and let's see this cookie crumble here. So obviously, I think they're going to come from there. So let's speed this up a little bit until they come. They might even just give it to us. Are you kidding me? No, Gauntlet has the drone. So they are coming from there. They want to pay us a pretty penny, it looks like. Let's just end that conversation. Oh gosh, here we go. So let's get our spearmen in front. They are ready for a brawl here. So I think I'll just have... Let's just stay in this little nook here, I'd say. And let's get them running. And then I think the rest of these guys, I'm just gonna have them behind that little unit, I'd say. Let's get them running as well. I'll just have these guys right behind them. Our retinue units, we'll kind of have them in reserve in the back. And maybe even over here, actually, because I think the majority of their guys are going to be over there. Let's get one unit of archers over here. Another unit of archers over here. And I think we only have 2, so that could be a little bit worrisome. They have 3 units. Actually, how many units do they got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 units. This is going to be an absolute cakewalk. Okay, here we go. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Oh gosh, this is so epic. I just love like the flags waving. 2 adversaries going against each other, fighting against each other the entire time. All ends in one giant clash. So here we go. They might even send more guys at us. Actually, let's make sure they didn't. No, there's none over there. Beautiful though. Okay, so here they come. Let's spread our guys out here. Okay, here we go. We got a nice little clash going on. So we're gonna start off with like a nice little, what do you call it? Scrimmage. Do some scrimmaging. I might have to put my army, or push my army up a little bit. Let's maybe push them up here. Let's kind of get them ready to go. I need to kind of force their hand. Otherwise they might not attack us here. But let's attack them. Our archers attack them. Let's see what that kind of looks like here. Okay, let's get all of these guys, set them to walk. All these guys as well. And let's just, I guess, just clump in the middle. That works. And kind of just go like that. Get them in the back. Okay, here we go. Battle is about to begin. Okay, they're gonna charge pretty soon here, so we got to be a little bit smart. Hopefully they can get into position fast enough here. Okay, here we go. First little clash. Prepare, men. Prepare for the charge. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get these guys charging in. Oh wow, we got flanked here. Let's charge in here, and then these guys are kind of like this. Yeah, let's charge in and should be able to clean these guys up pretty quick here. These guys are getting shot from the sides, which is not good. Definitely some crazy stuff going on here, but let's zoom in. Let's see some of the carnage here. We're shooting their archers. Looking absolutely epic. Oh, I love this game so much. It's just so pretty. Like watching them fight in the rain, Unreal Engine 5, like their reflections, everything. It's just all so cool. Absolutely love it. Watching some. Yeah, they're shooting something. I don't know what they're shooting at, but they're getting some return fire for sure. Okay, let's see our numbers here. So we're winning over here, it looks like. These guys are definitely losing. Okay, we broke them. That's perfect. Let's charge them in there. It looks like we won here, so let's maybe charge the archers here. And then we can return charge here. And we got these guys absolutely cleaned up. They don't even stand a chance. Let's watch the final little fights here. Yeah, we should have these guys cleaned up. Come on, men. We got a nice little fight the trees here as well. With our retinue units fully upgraded. Oh, do not mess with those guys. Unless they're in the mud, then you mess with them. But they are not, and they are doing quite well. Let's see these guys. Oh my gosh, absolute carnage. Okay, we're gonna take these guys out. Those guys are running away, and here we go. That should be ultimate victory. Oh my gosh. Yeah, taking the last little swings there. Dead guys on the ground. Gotta kill them all. Gotta make sure they won't get up and stab you in the back. Those are sharp swords. Sharp swords. Oh my gosh. So thank you guys so much for watching. First of all, this is one of my favorite builds. Absolutely love this town that I built. Look at those nice little shots. Oh, that's such a cool shot. Love it. If you guys are enjoying these videos, obviously let's get this one to 800 likes to select the next one. I will continue to make them for you as long as you'd like. Let's take a look at our final stats here. So we have a victory. Days passed 2571. Construction fitness 281. Endgame population 242. Challenges won 3. Challenges lost 0. Enemies killed 947. Soldiers lost 265. Dead villagers 174. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.